Welcome back to the Fanspeak Network. It's Thursday. That means it's Sibling Showdown. I'm, of course, joined by my brother, Steve. There's a new contest in the underdog lobbies. Even though it's a slow part of the season, it's always drafting season. And we are going to do that in just one. Oh, my God. Okay, there goes the open. In just 1 minute.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak, forever.
That's right. Fanspeak forever. Steve, how are you doing? Happy Sibling Showdown Day. How are you doing, my friend? Well, this is a 2-a-day for you.
Yeah. No, this was fun. I did a show earlier for a couple hours, got a couple drafts in, and while I was on is when they launched War Room 2. Appreciate the chat for shouting it out. I think it was Young Mula who first mentioned it, and just really fun to see. I've been saying I fully believe they were launching something.
Yeah.
I still wouldn't be surprised if we maybe see something else, like a smaller dollar one as well.
Yeah.
And because the big board is earlier, it was 88% full. I'm sure it's over 89% full now.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's like, earliest Monday, latest Wednesday, I think it fills.
Yeah. Okay. That's what I was going to say is what's your prediction of what day you think it fills? You say Monday to Wednesday, because then that's still next Monday to Wednesday. That's still over 2 weeks till the NFL draft. So they got to give the people stuff. So I think I agree with you. I think it's going to be like a mini War Room or something at like maybe a $5 price point or something like that. So yeah. Let's say hi to the chat, then we will get into our topic, and then of course get into drafts. We will be in the streets. If you guys are interested, we can do like a War Room first and then a big board, but let's say hi to the chat. We got Green Bean in here. What is happening in this picture? I wish that I could say that's my body. That's Courtney Cox's body that my head is on. That is Friends, Sibling Showdown. That is Ross and Monica from Friends, one of my very favorite TV shows. So playing off the Ross and Monica sibling characters, Steve and I are your sibling characters of the best ball space. So Steve, I mean, do you think that's dorky? I love it.
I know you do.
And I think we fit like the Ross and Monica character types. Steve is very, very, very smart like Ross, and I am very bossy, controlling, and competitive like Monica. So, hey,
true.
We got Nice and Blunt in here. Good to see you, Nice and Blunt. I know he's been cranking out content on his channel. Good to see you. Yes, I want to talk exposures and kind of who we pumping the brakes on, who we need to slam the gas on. So we will talk about that in a minute. But Mike Robb says he's at 55% IO Manor, 51% Helm, 44% Lad. Not taking any big stands at all. Love to see it, Mike. We got our guy Who Hames in here. Sup, fam? Great to see you. We got Jeff Money Thing with one draft left. My highest exposure are JCM 38, Zay Flowers 33, Jordan Mason 33, and Chris Rodriguez 33. Yeah, because I made the poll today, Steve, like, what's your highest? Of course, I am over 40% on the one and only Pat Fryermuth, and of course, Cam Scatabo. We got our guy Aiden in here. Hello, Fanspeak fam. B. Grandy, Bukowski. Good to see everybody in here. He said definitely dorky, but it's not a bad thing.
Yeah, you got to own it sometimes.
Yeah, you do have to own it sometimes. Absolutely. Steve is internally petitioning to remove Meg's thumbnail privileges.
Yeah, there were 2 Steelers this week. It was bad. It was dark times.
This is hysterical. Always good to see our guy Coolers in here. Meg, do you think it's dorky, Steve? Hey, everyone, we got a great show for tonight. Absolutely.
Oh my.
Good to see you, Ragnar. Greetings to you. Call me Misha. Good to see you. Bigsme 51. Okay, so that is some of the people who have participated in dropping their biggest ones. And go ahead, anybody else that wants to drop their biggest stands. Mine is, I think it's like right over 50% for both Pat Fryermuth and Cam Scatabo. Now that's only 35 drafts. I'm going to do about 50. So it's not like, I think I have like 10 over on drafters too. So it's not like we're any crazy volume or anything, but hey, I love it. At 50 drafts, if I have 25 Pat Fryermuth and 25 Cam Scatterbo, my heart will be happy going into the season. We got Cobra in here. Great to see you, Cobra. Evening S&M. Wait. Phrasing.
Yeah.
Phrasing. 28% Cooper. I knew Who Hames was a big Cooper stan. So we all know mine, Steve. It's Cam Scatterbo. It's Pat Fryermuth. It's Aaron Rodgers, who, by the way, I text Steve at like 2 a.m. I was like, Steve, I wrote a banger of an article about the Steelers being like the best late round stack and Aaron Rodgers and Pat Fryermuth and the whole thing. And I like feel even more convicted after my research. And you know what I got? Crickets. I need like a crickets chirping noise. How come you don't answer your sister sometimes at 2 a.m.?
Rudy, deal with her. No.
Did you see my text?
I did eventually.
So passionate after I finished my article. Check that out, Substack. I'll do some housekeeping. Link in the description for all the things that you see on screen. Best ball overlay. We'll be using it during the drafts tonight. Code Fanspeak for 25% off. Link to our Substack, 7-day free trial. There's a lot of free in here, or 20 discounts. Free link to our Discord. All in the links are all in the description. Of course, if you want to become a Fanspeak fam member, if we get enough likes, I gave away some free Fanspeak fam 1-month memberships to be our part of our YouTube membership. YouTube members, the Fanspeak fam gets team reviews, fun emojis. By the way, you can use Scatterbo, you can use Steve Azai's little kids, you can use Pat Fryermuth, Dak Prescott, all the fun stuff. Olds for Steve's old player takes. But emojis, team reviews for only our Fanspeak fam members only, and then 2 extra shows per week on Sunday. One from Steve that's taped, and 1 live stream Sunday night Sibling Showdown, essentially Sunday night football back at you. That's all for being a Fanspeak member. Just a Fanspeak fan member at just $3.99 a month. Just simply click join for that. And if we get enough likes, let's set a like goal, Steve. I will give out 5 more tonight. Which the like goal will be for that? You pick. It was 30 for your show today. Do we make it bolder, bigger and bolder?
Let's say 35. 35.
Okay. Steve's nice. I was going to go 40. Okay. Let me catch up with this. And then, I was trying to catch, say, as I'm going through the rest of the chat, Steve, who are your biggest, who are your 5 biggest and the numbers? I mean, I know now that you're using Best Ball Overlay on streams, people can see them, but just say them to the people.
Well, how about I give my top 3 at each position? Does that make sense?
Yeah, that's fine.
So Malik Willis is my number 1 quarterback at 20.7.
Ooh, okay.
Kyler Murray is number 2, 16.4. And Aaron Rodgers is number 3 at 14.3.
Someone's been reading my articles. Attaboy. And you do much more volume than me, so his numbers are not going to.
This is out of 140 drafts.
Okay, that's fair. That's good context.
Number one running back is DeAndre Swift, 25%. Emma Johnson's number 2 at 23.6. Ramondre Stevenson is tied with him there. And then Jadarian Price is at 19.3.
Where the hell is Cam Scatterbo? I mean,
he's way down there.
What number? Steve, you still love Cam Scatterbo. Don't even try to act like you don't.
He's 15.7.
Good. Thank God. Okay. I was worried because we were right last year, Steve. We were right. And so when we're right this year, I want you to feel the fruits of the labor of being right last year. Okay. So that's quarterback, that's running back. Go ahead. Yeah.
Receivers, Devontae Adams, 26.4. Ricky Pearsall, 22.9. Michael Pittman, 19.3. And then I have 4 guys tied at 18.6.
Ooh.
Alec Pierce, Denzel Boston, Mike Evans, and T. Higgins.
I like all those. I think those are good guys to be high exposure on. Okay, tight ends. You better have Pat Fryermuth in there.
What's that?
You better have Pat Fryermuth in there.
He is not in the top 3, or he is in the top 10, but Travis Kelce, 22.9, Dalton Schultz, 22.1, Mark Andrews, 19.3.
Okay, and what is Pat Fryermuth at?
12.1.
Okay, we got to get those numbers up. You have a couple more weeks, okay?
Oh my.
Don't you think you need to address that? I mean, I just want you to, I'm just looking out for you. That's what big sisters do. They look out for their siblings, and I'm worried about you on your Scatterbo and Fryermuth exposure. All right, we're going to talk low exposures that we need to get up, because there are some that I am cautious or what's the word when you're cognizant of getting up. Thank you for helping a sister out, literally. Is there's guys that I'm like, oof, okay, there's only a couple weeks. I've got to get some numbers up here, or just make bigger stands on them, be aware of that in the main season. So we'll talk about that in a minute. Let me catch up with the chat so I don't get too far behind. Who Hames was 28% on Amar Cooper Jr. B. Grandy 22% on Denzel Boston. Good Lord, Rudy is like trying to eat the fan. Okay, stop. Denzel Boston for B. Grandy, 22%. Interested to hear how the two of you would handle Raiders quarterback situation for these contests where we are still heavily guessing what they do. Well, I already had a bunch of cousins, so I'm going to leave that. And I didn't have that much, Rudy. Okay, this is not going well. And I didn't have that much Mendoza. So I really don't feel the need to try to get, I would like to actually, I wouldn't mind having some rooms with both.
I tried that earlier. It didn't work, but I tried it.
It didn't work. Yeah. I think it's
I wanted to push Mendoza to like the 190s. And
yeah. So that's, I was going to say, how would you handle it?
Yeah. I mean, I think in this 20 round format, obviously the other sites are always 20 rounds, but right now we do have a unique ability to be a little different than the main contest. So if you have some more drafts, doing some with both, just because we have the least amount of data with it, we just know they're both going to be on the team. I think makes the most sense. And whether it's like one elite and then both Raiders quarterbacks, or go for quarterbacks. If you're only doing like,
especially in the 20 round late,
5 running backs, or 2 tight end or something like that. So I think it's fine. I obviously think Cousins alone just helps all Raiders players be better, from Genty, Bowers, Naylor, and Trey Tucker. But, at some point he will hand the keys over to Mendoza. And I think it's just a matter of whether it's a quarter of the way through, half of the way through, 3/4 of the way through. At some point it will, it should turn over to Mendoza. So,
unless Kirk Cousins has like a Sam Darnold season from a couple years ago where,
it's just the Vikings were in a top-notch team. Like the Raiders are not, and they're in one of the toughest divisions in the NFL.
Yeah. All right. Let me get back to chat before we get too far behind. Then we'll get into ones that we need to pump the gas on, and then we will get into drafts. Of course, got to read the Rudy Schaub one from Rudy Schaub. Bark, bark. I was sleeping, Steve. Sometimes you got to take some responsibility for your sister. I was just adopted your blood. Bark, bark. The Rudy Schaub is absolutely amazing, Mike. I absolutely love it. Okay, Ragnar says his favorite exposure is Jefferson at 13%. I missed the second round. Yeah, he was second round there for a while. Aiden says, I don't know if you missed the news, heard the news. Steve signed a 10-year, $480 million extension with the Fanspeak fam. So you have your brother around for 10 years guaranteed. I love that. I love it. As long as possible. I absolutely love that. If you say Zay. Which one was 15% that I drafted?
My Rodgers exposure.
Oh, gotcha. Steelers propaganda machine being paid by McCarthy's Auto. We got Fantasy Football in Espanol. Scatabo, love your channel. Thank you. We appreciate you a lot. That is very sweet. Dylan in here. Good to see you. Meg, Cam Ward, Stroud, Herbert, Rodgers are my QBs, and Stevenson is my top running back. I think that's good. I think that's a great guys to be overweight on. We got Jordan Kramer in here. GM, great to see you. Green Bean says 46% Mike Washington through 149, 38 Jeremy Bernard, and 38% likely. So 2 rookies there. Love it. Yeah. And, I think the later the guy goes, how fast is this? Mike, you got to do something. He's going through peanut butter at an alarming rate. The later the guy goes, the higher percentage, I think, is totally acceptable because, didn't know this was going to turn into an intervention. Jordan says I'm at 45% Mike Evans from when he was in the 70s. Holy cow. Are you jealous of that one, Steve?
I am. Amazing.
Absolutely amazing. We got DJ Quill in here. What is up to you? And good to see you. Best Ball Q. Good to see you. 36 Mike Evans. Hope he stays healthy. And 27% Kenneth Walker from when they were lower priced. Even better. GM from Mr. Mufasa. Great to see you. How fast would your Cam Rocket be going if he won you $200,000? I mean, let's just say I'll have a 100% exposure if or $2 million or $200,000. If Cam helped me win six figures, I'll have 100% exposure next year.
Oh, that was Scadaboo's exposure.
Yeah.
Not Rogers.
Yeah. I would. Oh, got it. Yes, I draft 100%. I always respected our guy Felix, who I saw Felix won a free YouTube membership in your chat today. But I would draft 100%. I always loved that he stayed loyal to the guys that won him a milli. Old ass Aaron Rodgers and old ass Mike McCarthy will feed families per Meg's article. That is true. And I do truly believe that. And the stats back it up. Steve, did you realize that of the 5 years that Mike McCarthy coached the Dallas Cowboys, Dak Prescott was only healthy for all the full season for 2 out of the 5 years? Did you know that?
Yeah.
I'm sure you did. Of those 2 years, do you know where they ranked in total offense? Okay, hold on one second.
They were top 5 both years.
Yeah, yes. The one was like first, third, and fifth as far as like points, plays, yards, and the one was like first, second. So, hello. I mean, come on. Mike McCarthy is a good coach, guys.
And that year that he only missed like the 6-game window when he got hurt, I think it was against Tampa week 1. And Meg knows the team I'm talking about this.
That my BBM team.
Yeah, you had them on BBM. They were like 7th. Like they were, and maybe in one of the categories they were top 5. They were extremely good, even though Cooper Rush played 6 games.
Okay. I mean, he's just plowing through peanut butter. I've got to figure out something to make him better behave during shows. But I do believe this is true, Aiden. Steve McDevitt, great to see you. He says, Darnold, Swift, Myers, Goddard for me. I definitely need to stop taking Myers. But those are fun ones to be highly exposed to. Just check 13% Mike Washington, ADP 200 and above. That's very fun. Okay, Steve. So now the inverse of that, who are you so low on that you want to get more of in these last 2-3 weeks?
So for me, quarterback wise, I've already started getting more Allen. I need to get more Jaden. So I want a little bit more of the elites. Running back, I was trying to look at this, and I'm pretty good at running back. There's nobody that I feel that I really have big regrets on. Like the guys I'm kind of fading, I'm fading. So I'm not going to change much there. But receiver, I'm going to have to find a way to take more like AJ Brown, maybe a low Jalen Waddle. It's just I just kind of want them past ADP, and that doesn't always happen. So it's got a couple guys like that early. Garrett Wilson, I've taken him a little bit more with the Geno signing. But it's like those guys that I'm probably most need more on. And if there was a running back, I would say Breece Hall. I just still don't fully love his price.
Keep talking. I am tweeting that we are live.
But tight end is I want to get more, particularly Warren and Laporta. Low Kyle Pitts as well. I just think those guys all have upside for tight end 1, and there's just big price gaps from the early guys. Loveland I like a lot. I want to keep getting more of him, but I'm pretty good. I'm like 7.5% on Loveland. But I just feel like those guys are not being considered enough to be tight end 1, like a Tyler Warren, like a Sam Laporta, who's been tight end 1 before.
Who were the names that you said at tight end? I'm sorry.
Warren, Laporta, and a little Kyle Pitts. I'd like to get more of all 3 of those.
Warren, Laporta, Kyle. Why Kyle Pitts so strong stand?
Well, one, I just think where he's priced is good now. Like he started this contest horribly priced, like 45th overall or whatever it was. But now he's going 90 to 100, and I think that's a pretty strong price for a guy who, should be like the number 2 option on that team.
Gotcha. Okay. Let me look at my exposures. And then while I'm doing that, could you retweet a tweet that I just said, let the people know that we are indeed live. We're going to be firing up some drafts here soon. So guys that I am super low on are the elite quarterbacks, because I've made a big stand. We've been playing around with like the late round quarterback thing, but I made a big stand early in the year that I just love that like middle pocket of quarterbacks, like round 7 through 11. So I have a lot of them. But like all the elites, and that would include Caleb Williams is probably the one I have the most of at 8%. But I have like 5% or less of, Lamar, Allen, Hurts, Daniels, and Hurts goes later this year too. So I need more of all the elite quarterbacks. As much as I don't like the elite tight end builds, and I love the late round tight end builds, I do want like at least like 5% Bowers. I do think like with Cousins that it makes me like Bowers even more. And then with you, I do want like at least like, 5 to 8%, maybe not. This might be, I don't know that I'll get all the way there because I, do so many of the mid to late round tight end drafts. But certainly during the main best ball season, even though I have the big mid to late round tight end stand, I still want like 5% Bowers, 5 to 8% of Loveland, and 5 to 8% of, like you said, Warren. Like those are guys I really don't have much of at all. And there were a couple receivers that it's escaping me now. Let me scroll down to the bottom and see here. The ones that I think that I'm like really low on now that I actually want more of, most of them I'm okay with, like Luther Burden. Like I take the discount on Roma Dunze much later and have much more of him, but I still want to have Luther Burden, I don't want to be like 2% and 18%, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
So stuff like that, like some guys on their similar teams where I have much more of one than the other. Nothing else, honestly, that crazy. And then I know there was just some guys are just harder to get, or I guess I've chosen not to, but I don't have much Kyron Chase Brown. And even though I go robust running back builds a lot, I don't know if it just hasn't fallen that way or I've just keep opting for other guys over them. But like Kyron Chase Brown, like other robust running backs that I like, and I like their teams, I love their offenses, but it's like, why do I only have like 2 to 4%? You know what I mean? So and that's what's great about, you can see it on the screen, using code Fanspeak 25% off for Best Ball Overlay, because it just shows you your exposures right in front of your face. And they're going to have more and more features as we get to the main best ball season as throughout the summer. But then it'll let you know team correlations and to see, obviously playoff correlations and that kind of stuff. But seeing your exposures in your face and seeing your combos live as you're drafting, you can obviously, as we get to the main best ball season, go on and check your those kind of things too, and to see your structures and all that kind of stuff. But seeing it live and being like, oh wow, I have drafted Bijan, but like I have like 20% of this guy, but 0% of this guy. Those are the kind of things that's like, you don't want to, if you're doing volume, not know that. So I think that covers it. Steve, do you want to bring over Underdog and do the war room on yours?
Yeah.
Okay, so we're going to start with the war room. If anybody wants to join us in the war room streets, we're going to start with the war room, and then we will do the wheel of drafts for a big board here. So Steve will count down a war room.
All right. So let's see. A war room, just for this is the war room 2, but same as regular, 212, 210, 210, 30 seat final. It's already over 11.5% filled.
Wow.
It's only 4,500 entries, so it's not like it takes a massive number of people to be interested in this, but it's going to fill fast. I think this could fill by Monday or Tuesday as well.
Wow. Yeah, they're going to have to feed the crazies something else then.
So I'm going to count it down. I put in one slow, and I'm hoping to do probably my 2 others tomorrow on stream.
Or at least one awesome. Tomorrow. Okay.
So let me count it down. I'm going to enter it in 10 seconds. And in 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter.
And as you're entering, Mr. Mufasa, we are lockstep, my friend. He says, great poll question. My highest is Fryermuth at 29%. Let's go. Have 25 players above 16%. That makes sense if you're doing volume to like not have too many players over and just over 16. But I like where you're at Friarmouth. Aiden says, get your Laporta bag, Steve. He's still going. And that's another one for where he's going. I need more of him. Ragnar says, I have 1 bullet left, been drafting my last 10 like BBMs with the last 2 picks as freebies. So you're down to 1 bullet left. Yeah, it's crazy that it's going to be filled by next week, and people are like, and that's why this was a good time to talk exposures and stuff, because it's the last push here. Get your bags of Deshaun, guys. Oh yeah, it could be Watson. Oh God, if they did a $150 million extension, I don't think we'll see that. Getting who says get some Bowers in the third. That makes sense. Best Ball Q says JD 518, 20% pits. And glad to have exposure on the guys Steve mentioned. Smart play, Steve. Take control of the board. You're playing chess, man. The chat's always looking out for Steve. I'll run with you guys. That sounds good. Jordan, where are we at? How many more do we need?
4 more to go.
4 more to go. Okay.
So I wanted to bring up something because this has been a big thing, and surprisingly hasn't really been talked about since. But Elijah Surratt did not run at the combine. A lot of people were super worried about his speed. He did have his pro day yesterday. Dane Brugler today posted the verified numbers from NFL teams, what NFL teams are using, and Surratt ran a 4.53 and a 1.64 split. And for comparison, that's essentially exactly what Carnell Tate ran. Carnell Tate ran a 4.53 and a 1.63 10-yard split, and Surratt did it at 10 pounds or 15 pounds heavier.
Wow, that's impressive. No, I did not know that. So I think that's a good update. And I was actually going to ask, how did Cooper and Surratt perform at the pro day? Because I know everything was about like Mendoza throwing in.
Yeah, as far as I know, Cooper, I didn't see any more workout numbers for Cooper. I watched some of the drills, and they both looked good. But I mean, they're running against air, and they've been with Mendoza all year. So it wasn't too shocking that they look good in the route running department. But I think this was the big thing, because I think people were worried that Surratt was going to have like a Malachi Fields, like a 4.7 type.
Oh, is that what Fields ran?
I'd have to double check, but it was bad. It was really bad.
Okay. Gotcha. You haven't really been on Fields that much this draft season, right?
I mean, I like some of the things that Fields does. I didn't see him as a 4.7 or whatever his combine number was. So I do think this is good for Surratt, especially when you look at the fact that he was 207, because even like some of the, obviously, like 6'2.5", 207, a small receiver who runs 4.46 or something like that, compared to Surratt, like honestly, Surratt is better from a speed score standpoint and at the higher, bigger size and weight. I think it was very good for him. And it hasn't created any buzz. He's still probably like a late second, early third. And it's very interesting because he just doesn't seem to be getting enough all around buzz. But I do wonder, as I said all along, I think checking that box from a workout standpoint to go along with his tape, and the fact that coaches are going to love him, coaches and quarterbacks, I think, are going to love him. I think that could really make him kind of an interesting sleeper to watch where exactly he goes on the draft in a couple weeks.
I can put it in. Oh, we're down to 1. I was going to say I can put it in other Discords. I just put it in our own Discord. Cooler says 24 players. He has 15% or more. Max exposure 25 across 150. So yeah, I mean, Coolers is like you and does a lot of volume. So I totally get that. Okay, away we go for a War Room 2 here. Who all is it? I see Ragnar.
Ragnar's in here. Texas Fox 82. I know somebody. B. Grandy's in here. Mr. Mufasa, Kramer, Danimal. Kevin Mack might be somebody also. So sorry, Texas Fox. I know I drafted with you the other day. I can't remember the person name, but should be a fun friends and family war room.
Yeah, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7 out of 12 of us. What's that?
I said at least 7. So yeah, if anyone else is in here, let us know.
Yeah, absolutely. This is definitely friends and family. Awesome to see. Okay, yeah, call me Misha in the 1 hole.
Yes, that's it. I knew I just drafted with you the other day. Thank you.
Yeah. Okay. So Texas Fox, call me Misha. Perfect. Missy says Purdy, 19%. He's one of my highest quarterbacks. Love that. 20%, 15 or more, 110 drafts in. Very nice. Haven't drafted in a few days. What's this next likely pick thing? Oh, I think is it the protect collusion or something? Like basically, but it's not like you're going to get busted if you draft under that line.
Yeah. No, I mean, I don't see how it protects collusion. I think they're thinking that some of these mistakes are just whoopsie human errors, and this would help in that regard. I mean, sometimes people are still going to do that with the star method, obviously.
Yeah.
But yeah, I don't think this is not going to protect from collusion at all.
Yeah. I didn't know, because it's not like it could be like, oh, anything out of that line would be colluded. Yeah. So I'm very confused as to what that is too.
So what do you want to do here, Meg?
Oh God, I hope Puka doesn't fall. Not a Puka fan. But okay, good. Lamb or Monra. I don't have much Monra. That's another one that, but I love Dallas. So you only have 1% Lamb. My God, you need Lamb.
All right, we'll take Lamb.
Steve, what is with the 1% Lamb? We got to balance out your first round.
I have a big stand on Pickens, and
okay, gotcha.
But I don't have a ton of Dak. I only have like 7.5%.
Okay, we can balance. We got to balance this out a little bit there. Okay, so we are back up at 16. Genty is another one I just have not been able to get. It's more like I've had a lot in the middle at the beginning, which I like the middle, but I haven't had like that turn, the back turn a lot. And the times I do, Genty goes before it, and Genty's another one I want more of. Okay, Love goes. Is this sort of by ADP?
Yeah.
I would say either Hampton, Barkley, or Walker, but I'll let you decide between those. So with Lamb, you barely have any Lamb, so it really doesn't.
Yeah, this is going to be a unique lineup.
Yeah.
All these guys are 0% combo with Lamb.
Yeah. Okay, so I say Hampton or Walker, but I'll let you decide. Unless you want Neighbors. I mean, what are your thoughts?
I think I'm going to say Walker, but Hampton is good, fine fallback.
I like the Henry pull-up animal. I should. Yeah, I like that.
I think with Walker, I just think he's got such an opportunity to set career highs and basically have a category this year. I think it could be really, really fun, especially not just going to the Chiefs, but with Eric Bieniemy coming back, Patrick Mahomes coming off the injury. Who Hames and I have talked about this before.
Can you go to the board? I'm sorry.
He's just going to, I think, check down quite a bit more.
Yeah. They're talking about like the line and stuff like that. Let me read a couple more. Okay, yeah, the new feature. I know a lot of people are not. It's for Gilbert Arenas. That's hysterical. No, having 7 to 12 spots being friends and family is collusion. Yeah, that's true. People who collude do not care about what the app is saying. Okay, Aiden says out of 91 drafts, 46% Muth. Love it. 29% BTJ, 29% Devonta, 24% ASRB or Monra St. Brown, 24% Kelsey when he's going 170, 180. Those are fun exposures. Draft crazy and they'll cancel, stay inside the lines. That's hysterical. Yahoo Fantasy does that line. I didn't realize that.
Yeah, that's what Hartman mentioned. A lot of those kind of things do that, but it's just weird to see on a best ball thing.
Yeah. It's horrible. And come on, baby, turn the light off. Good to see you. It's horrible, and I hope they remove it. Okay, Call Me Misha is 20. We've got polar opposite sides here. Call Me Misha is 26% Lamb. Jordan has zero Pickens. And so you were saying you made the big stand on Pickens. So, different sides of the Dallas room. I think you just want all sides of the Dallas passing game. Like I quoted those things with Mike McCarthy in 21-23, obviously Dak passing offense. But then last year, Dak's passing and the Dallas passing offense was amazing. So I just love the Dallas and Dak stacks, Dallas passing offense. I love Dallas offense and Dak stacks for sure. I don't have enough Dak. I have like 11% Dak, way too low. I like to be 20% Dak.
Oh my God.
Steve knows I'd make him say, "Here we go," all the time during the playoffs, basketball playoffs. Oh my. Oh, did Mufasa get 18? Achan at 18? I don't like
no.
what Hampton is. I don't like that Hampton is the
Achan
only.
Ragnar got Achan at 22.
Okay, I'll
It's
get
a
back
big
to chat.
call.
Let's queue up our next picks here. We'll be up at 33, and I'd say I mean, how much Higgins do you have? I love Higgins.
19%.
Yeah, but I mean,
I think we take Kyron here for this kind of format.
Okay. Well, who
With the
could
2
we
at
do?
12, I think being more bullish at running back is better.
Okay. I just love Higgins. Don't you?
I do.
And he goes to
19%
Danimal
of
right after us.
Yeah. I know. I think Higgins would have been the fallback. Like I wouldn't have taken Bucky, but to me, Kyron's like a tier break.
Like scroll down. Who if we got Higgins, the
next running back's Javante.
Yeah. Okay.
And then
I get it.
Then it's Hendo,
All right, let's decide. My favorites would be Ladd. Are you wanting to get a little more in Buka at 1.5%? He's someone where that's another one where I take a ton of Godwin and starting to take more McMillan and even Tez, but like I don't take Mbuka, and I'm wondering if that's a mistake. I need to take more.
Yeah, I think Ladd or Mbuka, either one, I'm fine taking. Burden would probably be next.
Let's go Ladd. You want to go Ladd? Or would you rather scroll down and do like Jameson, Burden, Devonta?
No, I think Ladd
sets up. I mean, we have 2 solid stack potentials already set up. Okay, I'm going to say go to the board. Yeah. Let me keep rolling through chat here. Devonta one hopefully will age like fine wine if AJ Brown goes out of town. Absolutely. Let's see. Hartman's exposures 31%. Surratt, who you just talked about. It'd be so interesting to see where he lands because, like you said, I think you think he's like just so pro ready. I could see him being with the Steelers actually, even with.
Yeah.
Did you hear Mike McCarthy? You know, I've been into the Mike McCarthy quotes lately. He loves big-bodied receivers. He's a big-bodied receiver, isn't he?
Yeah. I just gave his stats earlier, Meg.
Steve, I was trying to tweet.
I know you don't listen to me.
Yes, no, I listen to you all the time. Don't you say that. I listen to you all the time. But when I'm multitasking, I'm not like my brain is not wired like you, where I can do 10 things at once. I can only do one thing at once. And 25% Katron Allen. I listen to jazz music behind the stream. Steve provides a solid tenor to mix trumpet. I like that. I think that's nice. Got Achan at 21 with Chase, AJB, and Ladd. Felt amazing. Wow. Achan at 21. Chase.
We went 22 in this draft.
Yeah. I don't take much Achan. So wait, are we talking which Achan?
Yeah. When he spells it like that, yes, he's talking about Devon Achan.
I wasn't focused. You're right. He spelled it.
Oh boy, it's gonna be a long night, guys.
Meg only listens to Steve when she's not on the show. No, sometimes what it is, I swear to God, I listen to son of a bitch. Scatabo just went. Is that I'm multitasking, but that was funny. Well, this draft's over because I can't get Scatabo, and it's a $25 draft. Who took him from me? B. Grandy, Rome.
Nope.
No, Kramer.
Damn it, Kramer. No. Do you want to go Swift?
Yeah.
Like it.
Okay.
I do want to
get
some
good
more
picks by B. Grandy and Kramer because I wanted to
get more Judkins, but I think for this, like it being a $25. Let's go with. I like going with good offenses here. That's kind of the plan here. All these could be top 10 offenses, top 12. So that was kind of the other reason why is.
Okay, crazy thought. Can I see the board really quick to see what our next picks will be? So we'll be up 64, 81, and 88. Okay, now can you go back to quarterbacks really quick? Okay, yeah, I really want Dak, but I don't know if he's going to come back.
Yeah, but yeah, I mean, it's just not.
You don't think we should read? Okay,
No.
So who are you liking the most here?
Either Alec Pierce or Brian Thomas.
I haven't heard you talk about Brian Thomas much. I'd say Pierce, but if you want Brian Thomas, that's fine.
I'll do Brian Thomas.
Okay, give me the bold case there, because I haven't really heard you talk about him much other than.
Well, two reasons. Again, kind of sticking to this, like elite offenses, and Colts can be really good as well. But I do think Jags year 2 with Liam Cohen sounds fun. Brian Thomas opens up Trevor Lawrence, and I'm willing to bet on talent there. Pierce is, I feel like, a little safer, but Brian Thomas just, to me, is such an upside.
Yeah, HN spelled like this. That's hysterical. I'm multitasking and you're the lowest priority task.
Exactly. I'm used to it.
I do love when the chat gives me a hard time. It's totally warranted and totally fair.
Oh my.
I really thought Rudy needed to be let out. That's why I said, do you mind drafting the first one? I'll draft the second one, but now he's being so good. So I'm certainly not going to wake the beast. Yeah, he's one. I have these situations every draft season where I kind of just get stumped on a room, like either running back room or receiver room or something like that. And the Jags receiver room kind of has me stumped. Like I don't have a big stand. I just have a little bit of each of them, not a lot of each of them. And that's probably wrong. I only have a lot of one, Travis Hunter. So I hope Hunter's wide receiver 1. If so, then that works out for me. Which, by the way, I'm sure everybody saw Pete's So You Think You Can Tout. Amazing idea, by the way. Absolutely brilliant, amazing. I like when he gave the for instance, of people saying, you think, Travis Hunter, you're drafting a cornerback. So love it. Love that he used my clip from After Dark of me saying, I think you're the Ryan Seacrest of the best ball space. I do think he's the Ryan Seacrest of the best ball DFS space. So I think this is absolutely perfect. I can't wait. And yeah, I think it's awesome. So it's fun to see some of the submissions come in already. Okay. So no siblings. So you don't block them out.
What's that?
He said, it's because I have no siblings.
So Dak?
Yeah, he came back to us?
Yeah. Herbert's there also, but
let's double tap.
We could, if it gets back to us.
Oh my goodness. Which we were bullying Mike in chat about, so you think you can tout. We were bullying Coolers in chat about applying for So You Think You Can Tout. So we're bullying everybody. So represent the Fanspeak fam. I talked to Bernie today. He's going to submit. I love it. I love it.
I love that.
I love it. Okay, so if Herbert comes back to us, we are going to click it. Sorry for the yawn. Look alive. All right.
All right. We got the double 2 quarterbacks.
Yeah, we were so excited about getting Ladd and Lamb, and then we get Herbert and Dak. I'm so excited. I love that. So very nice. Steve's gonna ask HR to have opposite shifts on the 24-hour stream.
Oh my.
No, you wouldn't. You're gonna love streaming with me. No, you're not bored at all. I don't know why I was yawning. That's on me. You're not boring at all. Maybe I need to play some tunes to wake me up. I always bug you about that too. But I think with our wonderful conversation, we don't need it.
Absolutely.
Could
No,
Herbert
Dan,
be overall QB1 in points? Yeah, I think so. I mean,
yeah, I mean, I do think it's harder. While he runs some, I do think it's harder for him to be number one. A couple of years ago, he was like, well, when he got injured, at the time he got injured, that year where Kellen Moore was the offense coordinator, he was sixth in points at that time. And a couple of years before that, he finished third in points. So he definitely has like top five potential. And yeah, I mean, one might be a stretch, but 2, 3, 4, 5, I think are all potentially live.
okay. Yeah, I agree. I can't wait till we reach 2 more rounds. She wants to take Kittle 10 picks early. And if she doesn't get him, the draft is trashed.
There is no chance I'd take Kittle on this.
Steve, can I just give you the sell on the Kittle thing that I think you're like what percent? Let's talk about percentages. What percent of Kittle do you have?
I don't even know if I have a percent.
Oh my God, Steve, come on. We're trying to sell a best ball product out here. You can't be, this is, holy cow. Go to the board and type Kittle. That's the beauty of best ball overlay.
Let's see, Kittle.
Here's the reveal.
Oh, I need to go by ADP because my rank's 7.
You can
0.
type it in. Oh my God. We are going to draft Kittle on this team. This is,
there is 0%.
my mouth is fucking open, Steve. What the hell? Like, you can't draft scared. You can't draft scared.
It's not. It's drafting smart.
Okay, Michael Pittman. No, it's not, Steve. Could you go to the running back tab really quick? We're 2-3-3, right?
Pittman goes.
Oh,
we're
Kramer, why are you such a good drafter?
Here, let's take Laporta.
Oh yeah, I do need some Laporta. Okay. Okay, we're coming up at 112. Do you want a triple God, who was talking was this you that talked about Goff could have a lot of touchdowns? Was that you today? Okay.
Yeah,
I was like, what brilliant streamer was talking about that? That was my brother. Steve, I think you're the smartest person ever. Could you see where did you say did Goff go?
He did not yet.
Okay. What about triple tapping?
We could. Yeah, I mean, I don't necessarily love these running backs receivers.
I mean, the running backs receivers aren't really doing it for me. I know Toxic Tower just got in a disagreement about that, but now this one has different advance rates. So if you didn't want to, because the advance rates in the finals are smaller. So if you did want to get more stability somewhere, I do think that's better for like the 1 to 13, 1 to 16, 1 to 10. I will say that because then you're giving yourself 3 options during the playoff gauntlet. Okay, he goes. All right, go to the running back and receiver. Okay. What do you think? Gainwell, Mason, Coker, Downs? I could use some more Downs.
I'd say Gainwell or Price.
Your choice.
Okay, Gainwell. Mason, I'm not super high on at this ADP. I'm ranked at 142. And Downs, I'm ranked at 128. So it just felt like a reach for those kind of guys.
Okay. Let me finish my thought. If you could go back to the board, finishing my thought is with the playoffs, like big board, 1 to 10, 1 to 10 in the playoffs, BBM 1 to 13, 1 to 16, which I won't be doing much this year because that is just whoa. With that kind of gauntlet, having like 3 super powerful quarterbacks to potentially get you through that gauntlet, I get the case more in it's only 2 out of 12 out of our pod, which that's why I do like big boards, 3 out of 12 and bigger boards, 4 out of 12 to get out of the pod. But in the playoffs, it's 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. So it's not as much of a gauntlet. So I do think that, contests in your contest selection, then drafting accordingly, like on these types of contests, I don't think you need to have things to absolutely hit the nuts. You don't have to overstack or over correlate or over playoff correlate once we know playoff schedules for that, because you're only beating, 2 out of 10, 2 out of 10. And then it's a small finals. I want to say it's a 30 or 40 person finals in this one, isn't it?
30. Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. That's a real, let me make the quick Kittle case before. So I am worried about you. Okay. Like I truly love you as your sister and I'm worried about you. Like, Kittle has that 2 touchdown, 100+ yard upside. I know we don't get bonus points for that on underdog. That. I understand he's another year older. I know what injury he's coming back from, though I will say the medical, progress in coming back from those injuries seems to be getting better and better. And we're not playing for, the first 4 weeks of the season. We're playing for the end of the season. So if you have that chaperone with him, whether it's pairing him with Tonjes, which I'm going to write about later this week, or just
Thank God B. Grandy took him. Thank you, B. Grandy.
I'm still going to finish my pitch because I'm concerned
all
about
right,
you.
who do you want here?
Higgins. Well, we need to catch up at receiver. So
Higgins.
or McMillan if you want to pull him up.
I was going to say that.
If one of those fall back, so 2-4-4-1, that's nice and balanced. Can you scroll down? What are our other stat? Is Lawrence is long gone, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
He went before either Dak or Herbert.
He went before Dak.
Mm-hmm.
Wow. I don't know if I agree with that.
Well, thank God he did. Otherwise, we wouldn't get Dak.
I know. Can you click on receivers really quick? What do you think
Boston
about
or Shaheed?
Boston?
Okay.
Go back to the board and let me finish my thought and then you can rebut. So, like I just expressed, chat knows, we all know Kittle's upside, right? And again, I know he's another year older and I know he's coming back from injury, but great reports from coming back from injury. Like I know he's not going to play week 1 in wherever, Australia or whatever like that. He may not even play the first few weeks. Like you said, 49ers are typically conservative. Great. We don't care about the first 4 weeks as long as you have like the room built out correctly. I wouldn't do Kittle and one other tight end. If you have a 3 tight end room with 2 other strong tight ends, or Kittle, Tonjes, and another strong tight end, or Kittle and a 3 late tight ends or something like that. If you build it out correctly and you push a Kittle team through, I think having a Kittle team in playoffs could be very, very powerful because we know his upside. And you're getting that massive spike week upside with tight ends that go in this range, that I don't think have what Kittle has at this age. I think Ferguson does, maybe likely does. Goddard. Okay. So, but
Mark Andrews, Travis Kelce.
They're older than Kittle, aren't they?
I mean, Mark Andrews and Kittle, I think, are about the same age. Kelsey's definitely older.
Kelsey's like 37 years old. Yeah.
Yeah, but Mark Andrews and Kittle are probably within a year of each other.
Well, maybe Mark Andrews will be better without Likely now.
But here's the thing: like last year was the anomaly from Mark Andrews. Every year prior, Mark Andrews outscores Kittle in points per game. So, like your point of, and he's not coming off a major injury, so it's like that 2 touchdown upside. That's Mark Andrews. He's got one of the highest career red zone rates of tight ends in the last 10 years, and so that's why I take a ton of Mark Andrews. Same with Travis Kelce.
Yeah, because Mark Andrews has a ton of 2 touchdown games. Is that what you just said?
Well, just a ton of red zone targets. He even last year he was like top 10 in red zone targets.
Do you want to go Diggs here? I mean, Hunter. I vote Hunter.
Not in this.
Yes, come on, Steve.
We need a bit more certainty, and I think Diggs, even though unsigned, is more certain than Travis Hunter.
No, he's not.
Oh boy,
Travis Hunter, you're stacking up the team. Okay, then I say Keaton Mitchell or Travis Hunter for the next pick.
Oh,
God,
Keaton Mitchell. I have him ranked at 227.
Why
I don't even know if he should be drafted.
What?
Him and Vidal, should.
Steve, come on. We are trying to sell the best ball Substack, and you're saying crazy shit like that. That sounds insane. Guys, my rankings will be out right in by May 1st.
Why? Keaton Mitchell has only had 1 game in his career with 10 or more carries. Just 1. If anything happens to Hampton,
I know they'll split it. I understand, but he's got to split. Please, could we take Travis Hunter now then? You've got to loosen up.
We need we need a tight end.
No, we don't. We have Laporta. Steve, we know what tight ends we could get. Come on. What? No, Steve, come on. There's such mystery box upside.
You don't want Hunter Henry.
Oh my God.
Well, Travis Hunter was taken, the animal.
I want to quit.
You want Hunter Henry for the stack?
Sure.
Oh no, never mind. We don't have the stack. I'm sorry. Hunter Henry, Juwan Johnson.
Either Hunter Henry. Anyways, so you're not going to draft any Kittle?
Not pre-draft.
What do you want to find out post-draft? That he's tracking very well. He's not probably going to play the first few weeks. Who cares?
Yeah, that that's important. And even when he plays, like there, I just don't see him.
We got Toxic Tower in chat and saying,
I did get the role that he's previously had. Like, I think they're going to save him for the postseason. Like, you know, I mean, he's coming off a major, and it's a late season injury. This is not even like, not only the fact Cam Scatterbo younger, but it's not even like Cam Scatterbo midway through the year, or a guy who got injured early, like Neighbors or somebody like that.
Okay, I am so far behind chat. I'm going to just try to catch up on what Meg, I asked you to remember about James Cook 2025. Steve was absolutely right, and I was absolutely wrong. I will. Steve, could you put the board up? Well, I'm at least trying to catch up with chat, for the love of God. The GM said ready week 1. He wouldn't lie. He wouldn't lie.
Yeah.
Can't draft scared.
There's zero chance he's going to Australia in week 1. Zero.
No, he's not playing week 1. I totally. I saw a lot of Toxic Tower here. Frog Clone. There was a lot of Drake May, or Josh Allen. We got Emo Cowboy in here. Great to see you, Emo. Drake May, Josh Allen. Who? I don't know. Then Toxic Tower. I'm not sure if this is Best Ball Guy, Emo, or PPR Tyler.
I think that's PPR Tyler, but
okay. A house divided cannot stand. I don't know if they had a debate on.
I'm guessing.
Okay, so Drake May or Josh Allen. I don't know if this is 1 for 1, and one obviously goes way more. Is it at their ADPs? What is the question? Please, I need this so bad. What?
I don't know. I don't know what they're talking about, but
May or Allen now? Okay, there. Did we take Dak over May?
No.
Go to the board. Oh wait,
we're up in 1 pick.
Okay, I understand. I'm trying to chat it up with our streamers and friends. Sean Tucker, Nicholas Singleton.
What about Tajay Spears?
Oh, okay, that's fine. I always think like red zone roll, and Sean Tucker just had a crap load of it.
Yeah, it's just that's a 3-man backfield, and Titans one way or the other.
So what are we going to do for the third quarterback? I mean, we could literally do Aaron Rodgers now and get Freiermuth on the way back. Like, there are no other quarterbacks. I wrote about this yesterday. There are literally no other quarterbacks that are guaranteed to play 17 games if you take out injury.
I don't think we should take Rodgers now.
Well, he's not going to come back, sweetheart.
He went in the 200s in the drafts I did earlier today.
This is a war room. I mean, this is on your account. So if you want to burn $25 on a 2 quarterback team, you go for it. But I'm just saying, if you want Aaron Rodgers, you take him now.
All right. No, we're not pulling up Aaron Rodgers.
Well, then get used to it to a team or some other shitty quarterback.
You want to do Trey Harris for
do whatever
Herbert?
You want, Steve. You made a terrible decision. So,
Steve, odds are Aaron Rodgers comes back.
No, it's not. He does not go. He goes in the 180s now. What pick did we?
Only because you take him there.
No, I even in rooms that I am not drafting him. The few rooms I don't draft him in, he goes in the 180s. All right, let me catch up with chat because we are way behind. Did we take Dak over May? Can you scroll up?
No.
Are you sure?
Yeah, May went. I don't know, where did May go? May went 68.
And we got Dak at 81, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so I'm guessing this is a conversation amongst the Toxic Tower guys, but good to see the Toxic Tower guys in here. I know they had their members only stream, which I listened to the beginning of. So he kept asking, I'm almost on the clock, May or Allen. I don't know if they are watching and chatting, but we are long past this. But May or Allen, I would say May at the discount. But would you say, I mean, they're not going to go, they don't go in the same area. So
yeah, I mean, I think we're talking quarterback 1 and probably quarterback 2 or 3. So I think the discount on May is fine, but Josh Allen is just Mr. Reliable.
He has been Mr.
I
Reliable.
do think it was a bit from their channel, I'm sure.
Yes, absolutely. Drake is just young Josh Allen. I do call him that. Best Ball Guy, I call him Josh Allen Jr., Josh Allen Jr. Is Drake going to get frame hogged with no takes? DJ Quill asked, erect a Mayday parade for Drake's Josh. So a lot of good bits in there. Not sure if they are chatting and drafting. If so, they can multitask much better than me, clearly. DJ Quill asked, what's your take on Calvin Ridley? If you could give a quick one, I'll try to catch up if there's anything.
Yeah,
else.
I mean, I was surprised that the Titans didn't cut him. So I think he's at least draftable, but he's coming off like another injury-filled year and down year. I think there's a chance he's the number 2 behind Wandale on that team. And where he goes, I think is a reasonable ADP for that.
Hurry it up, May. We ain't got all night. I don't know if this is about my Kittle explanation or the fact that
Kramer stole Aaron Rodgers.
I told you, Steve. There was no way.
I mean, it was one pick away, Meg. We don't take him at 184 to save that. What do you want here?
Yes, you do. That's exactly what I would have done. I mean,
okay.
Sean Tucker again. He's got a red zone role. The rest of the running backs are going to be dusty. Like, even if he wouldn't have taken him, or excuse me, I'm saying I've seen him go in most of the time in 180s, 190s. I did not think he was coming back to 208. Now do you want to take like
201 was the pick. He went 200.
Oh, yeah. Okay. So go to quarterback. I mean, I guess we just do a 2 quarterback build because this is just like pissing away a pick. And Kirk Cousins.
Kirk Cousins is still there.
Yeah, I would probably take that. You never know. It could be a Sam Darnold situation. It could be a full red short year for him if he plays well. I know you think that's unlikely. It probably is unlikely.
Yeah, we just don't see that with 1 overall. The last 1 overall pick to not play was Carson Palmer.
Oh, I was going to say Patrick Mahomes, but you're saying 1 overall.
He would not have played. It's because they were a playoff team. Like,
right.
You know.
Are you going to just take him now so we don't get? I mean, people. It's not like. I mean, we only have like 2 picks left, right?
Yeah, I don't mind taking him now.
I mean, everybody down here is. Because we have Laporta and who we could probably just
Hunter Henry. I think we can go 2 tight end.
Yeah, that's fine. I just want to see if you could go to the board. I just want to see if there's anything else I missed. Because I definitely was arguing about Kittle for a while and then was trying to catch up with the Toxic Tower. I did love the Toxic Tower comments. I'll have to catch up on their members only show later. I agree with Meg that the thing that tight ends around him don't have the age and the Achilles. Yeah, that is true. I just think he still has the upside. Mark has never played with Drake May or Josh Allen. I don't know if PPR Tyler is the one running the Toxic Tower. This is hysterical. You needed Shaheed over Boston. Hunter just compounds uncertainty.
Yeah.
I like it. It was fight night. They love the missile, Steve. They probably don't like your ranking of the missile.
No, probably not.
Who Hames says missile is a bad pick. Toxic Tower likes the missile. We're trying to sell best ball product, and you're saying crazy shit like that. Yeah, Keaton missile or Drake May. We acknowledged our friends at the Toxic Tower like 20 minutes later. We apologize.
Yeah.
Apologize for that. I know we have a don't rage quit. I almost did rage quit. That's right. We drafted Hames and I drafted a Kittle shipper. Are you jealous, Steve?
So jealous.
Good to see you, Peanut Punch. He says week 6 to 10. I think a little sooner, but even if it was 6 to 10, if you've built with the right room, you know. Okay, this is what I wanted to get to. Mike Robb gifted a membership. Let me check on here who it went to since I'm so far behind. It went to Aaron Sandy. Love it.
Nice.
Love to see it. So we got that to Aaron Sandy. Okay, Steph in here. Good to see you, Steph. Voting May. Yeah, I'll vote May. He's younger. He's like Josh Allen Jr. If we're doing a full vote now at ADP, I'm going to say May.
Are you good for Troy Franklin?
Sure. Meg only has 11% DAC. That is crazy that I only have 11% DAC. Meg is in the Aaron Rodgers' business, and the business is booming. Yeah, I was fuming inside. I didn't. Fuck that chat. I got way too far away from chat for way too long. I do apologize. I was going off about Kittle, and then I was pouting about Steve's decision to not take Aaron Rodgers. Oh, Kramer had the double stack going. See, we missed that.
Nice.
See, Steve, if we would have been sharp, we would have seen that. That's right. He took Pittman from us. Freiermuth is worth 3 wide receivers. That's true. Oh,
what do you want to do with this last pick, Meg?
Well, can you scroll up? I can't even see the structure. The
structure of the team is 3-6-8-2.
Which room do you think? I don't think we need a.
I think wide receiver, tight end. So like Ferguson could be an upside play at tight end.
Weaker. I don't think we need a third tight end.
Okay.
Pick your favorite. Is any of your favorite rookies?
I think Jalen Knoll. There's not great news about Tank Dell, and who knows if that changes, but I think Knoll is very interesting.
Okay. That works. Oh, that would not be comedy for me. But I do love the way that Mike McCarthy says, well, hard. I can't do the Yinzer accent.
Yeah, that part's true. Because
that part is true.
Raise the bar for Rodgers.
Yeah. All right. So are we doing spin the wheel and do a draft on my one this time? Yeah,
well, we should go over the teams.
Yes.
And we got a couple YouTube membies in here as well.
Yes. So sorry, I forgot about that. Thank you, Danimal. Great draft to you too. Steve, you want to start rolling through the teams?
Well, I think is it just let's see, is it just
I was going to check right now.
I believe it's just us and Mufasa as members and B Grandy.
Yeah, I'm checking right now.
So I'll go over our team first, since I know you love it. Dak Prescott, Justin Herbert.
I love that part.
Kirk Cousins. Running back room, Kenneth Walker, Kyron Williams, DeAndre Swift, Kenneth Gainwell, Taj Spears, and Sean Tucker. I think that's a pretty strong room. Receiver room, CeeDee Lamb, Lad McConkey, Brian Thomas Jr., Jalen Millen, Denzel Boston, Steph Diggs, Trey Harris, Troy Franklin, and Jalen Knoll. So through 9 added, only 3 in the top 100. But I think McMillan, Boston, Diggs can all be good value plays. And then I like Harris, Franklin, and Knoll as well. And then just 2 tight ends, Sam Laporta, Hunter Henry. That feels pretty good.
Yeah, no, I like that. There were things I wanted to do different, mainly the Aaron Rodgers thing, but I didn't realize that our guy had a double stack going. He probably wouldn't have been fond of that, but that's why I do take him in the 180s, because there are a lot of stack potential there. And I wrote about it in the article is Aaron Rodgers after Cam Ward at like 140 something. There is no other quarterback that you feel confident. Aaron Rodgers is not coming back at age 42 season and a future Hall of Famer with his coach who he started with. He's not coming back to get like bench mid-season. Like
no, he doesn't have the bench risk that others do, for sure.
Exactly. He is literally the only quarterback after Cam Ward. And he goes, even if you're going to take him in the 180s, 190s, that has, minus, we can't predict injuries for anybody, minus any injuries for anybody, it is going to play all 17 games. So that's why I'm so bullish on it. And I just wrote about it. So that's why I'm so passionate about it. All right. Yes. I was double checking our Fanspeak, and thank you to all our Fanspeak Fanspeak Fanatics YouTube members. Again, you get team reviews, emojis, 2 extra shows per week on Sunday nights. Yes, Mr. Mufasa and B Grandy, and who were the other ones in this room? I just want to double check.
Oh, well, we had a lot of people like Danimal and Texas Fox 82 and Ragnar, but I don't believe any of those are.
Okay, yeah, I don't believe they are on here. If you ever want to get a membership, click join, $3.99 per month. But yes, it looks like just B Grandy then.
And Mr. Mufasa.
And Mr. Mufasa, yes. So let's go for that.
All right, B Grandy went 3-6-8-3. Josh Allen, Jackson Dart, Brock Purdy. Running back room, Christian McCaffrey, Cam Scadaboo, Mike Washington Jr., JCM, Woody Marks, and Brian Robinson. Receiver room, Malik Neighbors, Mike Evans, Marvin Harrison, Casey Concepcion, Elijah Surratt. Took advantage of the what we talked about earlier. Zachariah Branch, Tez Johnson, and Dontavian Wicks, and then a tight end room of Dalton Kincaid, George Kittle, and Theo Johnson. So what are your thoughts on that?
I'll be honest, I was pulling up chat. So can you read it to me one more time? I was trying to make sure I didn't miss anything else.
Oh my God. Josh Allen, Jackson Dart, Brock Purdy.
Okay, love that. Absolutely love that.
Running back room, Christian McCaffrey, Cam Scadaboo, Mike Washington Jr.
Well, I mean, I love it after the second one.
I know. The first two, McCaffrey and Cam Scadaboo, those are your guys.
Yeah, those are my guys. Yeah.
And then
the rest are whatever, but Neighbors, Evans, okay. And then a lot of rookies. But he threw quantity. What are the numbers?
It was a 363.
Okay.
But he got, Concepcion at the 102. So essentially 4 in the top 100. But then through guys, and I think it's fine. And then you're going to love the tight end room because it has George Kittle.
Yes. Yeah, and I think that's a tight end room that can help push through, help push through a Kittle team. I will say, I don't often say, could you go back up to the quarterbacks really quick? I will say this, I don't often say this, but when you take Josh Allen, he is the one and only quarterback that goes that high. Then taking 3 others by then that, and we talked about in this type of contest, that does make the other rooms thinner. But as long as you know that, and listen, quarterback is the most important position, in my opinion, then running back, then receiver, then tight end on underdog scoring. So I'm fine with that. But I will say going 30 through 91 makes it, where it does feel like some other rooms are a tad thinner. And with Kittle, and I'll acknowledge this being the, Kittle Bulls and the stand, that you can't go 2 tight ends with that situation. So I love it. I love those quarterbacks, but this probably would have been done where I take Allen, one of those quarterbacks, and one quarterback later, like a Ward or a Rodgers or something like that. That's my 99 cents, but I love it overall. But just know that, knowing you're doing that, you're thinning out a room. But yeah, I mean, I think quarterback room, you're dominating this room in quarterbacks.
For this, it's you just need like Cam Scadaboo not to get Jeremiah loved. You need, JCM probably not to get Jeremiah loved. You need these kind of situations to just work in your favor. And same with some of these rookies. Like you just need a couple good landing spots for this to pay off. And there's a path to it. So because you're going to dominate the quarterback position for sure. Yeah,
absolutely. Okay. Read the other one. I'm just making sure I didn't miss anything else. Fine. Yeah. B. Grandy. That was B. Grandy's draft, who is a new member. And thank you again. We appreciate our members very much. Thank you, Jordan. Good draft indeed. We appreciate you joining us, watching, chatting, drafting.
So Mufasa, Jordan Love, CJ Stroud, Shador Sanders, running back room, Dave Montgomery, Tony Pollard, Jordan Mason, Emmett Johnson, Nicholas Singleton, Ollie Gordon, receiver room, Puka, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Christian Watson, Alec Pierce, Matthew Golden, Deebo Samuel, and Isaiah Bond. Tight end room, Trey McBride, Chika Okonkwo, and Dalton Schultz.
Can you scroll? What are the numbers again?
3683.
I think this needed to be like a 7 running back build. But other than that, you have stacked up quarterbacks. The receiver room is incredibly strong. And so because your first running back was Montgomery, me personally, I would have made this a 3-7-7-3, or actually with you could have even done take away McBride, with McBride do 2 tight ends, and you could have even made it like a 3-8. Honestly, I mean, go to the receivers really quick. Puka, AJ Brown, Zay Flowers, Christian Washington, Alec Pierce. He is 5 through 79, 6 through 127. So I personally think it could have been like a 3-8-7-2, but that might be a little dramatic, but certainly a 3-7-7. What do you think?
Yeah, I think I would definitely want ideally 7 running backs, just even though I think it's pretty good. I mean, Montgomery, Pollard, Mason's fine. Hopefully one of these rookies gets a solid landing spot. Ollie Gordon should be he's a very cheap number 2 with the touchdown upside. Just having a 7th option there, I think would be good, especially right now, just not knowing these rookie landing spots. If they're good, great. If not, then then this could just be kind of a 3-man backfield with Ollie Gordon, and these others is just like total handcuffs. So that's just the kind of one worry there. And sure, the 7th guy you get might not be any better, but it's just like one more shot on goal is the way I generally look at it. For me, I probably would have taken it more from the tight end room, because I think if you go McBride Chig, I'm totally fine stopping there. But I get Dalton Schultz. That was a stack. You got to fall on him also. So, some of it was, I think, related to that as well. Because he got like almost a 10-pick fall on Dalton Schultz, and it was a stack.
Yeah. No, I totally agree with that. So then maybe you do the 3-7-7-3 then, or something along those lines. Big news here, Steve. Look at Coolers. Happy long weekend ahead. 5 memberships gifted from Coolers, and they went to No Cap Mac, Robert Kahn, JSN 9904, Zach Lonars, Sleazebomb, were the memberships gifted from FK Coolers. Coolers, thank you so much. We appreciate you. That was so kind. I saw it in the very, very top, and I was like, wait, I got to get to this. So very, very kind of you. And to the new people that were gifted memberships, you get, if there are any, none of those were in the ones that I just read were in this draft, right? This is why I wanted to catch up with chat, is I didn't want to get too far behind, and I wanted to thank Coolers and announce who got it. And again, your membership includes the fun emojis, of course, the team reviews, of course, and 2 extra shows per week, one taped one every week from Steve on usually Sundays, and then Sunday Night Football with the shops. We do all sorts of fun stuff. Like last week, we drafted against each other. We've tried to do a damn bigger board. Can't get that going, but we've done all sorts of fun stuff. So 2 extra shows per week. Enjoy your memberships. Thank you to Coolers. That was awesome. Yeah, Coolers is the man. Mike Rose says, wow, Memby gift mogging me, FK. Oh my God. Man. That was hysterical. Nope. Steve didn't take his first Kittle share. Nope. Mr. Mufasa said, I agree, went too tight end heavy. But I see, like Steve said, you're getting the stack and everything. Yeah. But it's still a fun team. I like it. It's just, I think the whole purpose of, I joked with Pete. I said, if you need a guest, I accidentally said guest host. I wasn't trying to, I meant to say a guest judge. I said, I could be like Paul Abdul. Like I try to be really nice, like Paul Abdul of American Idol fame. That shows how old of all these like talent shows. I'm thinking back to Paula Abdul in like the early 2000s on American Idol. But hopefully I said that nicely, but I still think it's a fun team. But yeah, both Coolers and Mike Robb, very, very, very generous in the member gifting. The members only vids are awesome. Anyone who isn't already in Discord should join. And yeah, link in the description for Discord. Get in there. Coolers is constantly posting these such useful data. Mike Robb posts amazing, data, and of course, it always makes us laugh. A lot of funny gifts from all of us. A lot of funny, good, valuable insight. A lot of good conversations, and all sorts of, obviously best ball right now, but as the season comes along, then you get into like bets, DFS, underdog dailies. And then right now, like Coolers is posting about MLB, like Mike Robb, Coolers, Steve were talking, and others were talking about MLB best ball. I was talking about golf, like it's very, very fun. So yeah, great info in there. Get in the Discord, link in the description. Okay. So that was fun. Draft number 1. Let's do draft number 2, Steve. I'll go ahead and bring my underdog over. Is that cool?
Sure.
And then actually, let me bring over the wheel first, the wheel of drafts. What do you want to be on it? Last time we had no stacking, gritty anchor wide receiver, hyper fragile running back. We did a lot of the late round quarterbacks, so let's not do that again. How about we do gritty? It would be like double elite quarterback and anchor wide receiver, right?
Yeah, actually he was in a draft with me earlier today. He did 10 receivers, but he did it a little differently, and he had 1 elite and then 2 other late quarterbacks. So he definitely did it a little differently.
Would you tell me, is there anything else you want me to put on this?
Cobra says a 4-6-6-4. I think that is fun.
Okay, yeah.
Kay says no Steelers allowed option on the wheel.
I can't do it. I can't do it, FK. You just gifted me a thing. Okay. Hold on. Instead of no stacking, we'll do no Steelers. But then I feel like we need to do something else.
No Scatterville.
No, we can't do that. Okay, no Steelers. I'm going to blame FK for that one. Gritty double league QB anchor wide receiver, hyper fragile 4664. Did anybody else say anything else? Here comes the wheel from hell.
Yeah. Ragnar said you'd be a cold-hearted Judge Meg.
Hey, cold-hearted snake. That's good Paula Abdul reference. Love that. And Cam goes 101. Yeah. I like that.
Okay, so stop at 4 running backs build up. Ooh,
that would be that'll be hyper fragile if we do that.
Yeah.
Well, so if we do it, we'll go 4 out of the gate and then stop that. Okay, this is a good one. It would be because you can see my exposures.
Yeah.
All under 10%. It's like my hedge draft. Okay, I think this is fun. So it's hyper fragile. That means just 4 RBs. Gritty, double lead RB, anchor wide receiver, no Steelers, 4664, all under 10. Now, if it's no Steelers, I feel like we should add something else to that. But let's see what the wheel gives us. So here I'm shuffling, and we spin. What does the wheel want us to draft, Steve? Oh, it's looking like maybe Gritty. Oh, double. This is good because I need more elite, Steve. So
there you go.
There we go. Double elite, QB, anchor wide receiver. We could go 9 or 10. This still could be a 4 running back build. I don't know because to accomplish that.
The way he did it earlier was he went 3 running backs. He went 3 running backs in a row. I think a tight end. It was 3 running backs in a row. And then he took Lamar, and then he took like another running back. And then he went like receivers in round 7, 8, 9, and then back to running back, quarterback. So it was a little different than what he did. Like a lot of times he'll do like 1 elite, like, so there's no elite receiver, but he threw 10 at it.
Mike wanted to see the no Steelers rig.
Yeah.
Gritty may have a New England running back on every team. Okay.
That part is
true.
Yeah.
Great. 2 quarterbacks by round 6. Okay. I think we can do this. I'll enter on my phone just to make sure no issues there.
And you're doing a big board, just to let everyone know.
Yeah. That's why I put it up on the screen. So big board for this one. So I will count it down if you'd like to join us, because again, member reviews. I'm counting down from 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, enter. Okay, 7 more. So if you want in, jump in. Paula Abdul is a throwback. I haven't heard her name in forever. We talked to New England running back. I do want to like handcuff the New England room or get some more access to Travion Henderson. I felt like the price was too. He's one that I haven't gotten enough of.
Yeah.
Gritty became so contrarian that now people are trying to dupe him. It's funny that's a good call out. The universe in balance. Absolutely. Okay. So let me bring it over here in active. I celebrated my golf win with a bigger board slow draft. That'll be my only bigger board slow or bigger board draft. Waiting on 1. All right.
Ragnar says last bullet versus the Geller dance team.
That's hysterical. That's great. Great shout out. Also, you're at 50 lights. None are bots. Great job. Second now only 21 subs from 1K. That is exciting.
Yeah.
Well, in that case, Steve, since FK did it, should we save the gifting or should we celebrate this since we're at 50 likes? Because remember, we set that goal earlier.
Yeah. I mean, we set the goal. We got to do it.
Yeah. Set the goal. Got to do it. So here we go, folks. How much time do I have?
Well, when we draft a while, but this is quite the friends and family draft again.
Okay. If you want to read it here, I'll put this up. You read it out. And I will gift.
We got Hartman at the 1, Ragnar at the 3, Spunky at the 6. We're at the 7. Texas again this time in the 10. I think they were in the 1 last time. And FK at the 12. If anyone else is in here, let us know.
Okay, so again, Mike said we are 21 subs away from 1,000 subs. Oh my God, so excited. 51 likes. Thank you guys so much. So we set the like goal, surpassed it, sent 5 YouTube memberships, Fanspeak fan, again, emojis, team reviews, 2 extra shows per week, Sunday Night Football, and they go to Mac Nova, Daniel Clutter, Robert Lucier, Ben Smith, and NJ Fitness. Thank you very much. Enjoy your month sub. Hopefully you'll want to continue. It's a good time. We appreciate you. Emo says, "Gotta love that tower raid." I'll have to watch back the members only later. Emo, was that live on the members only tower stream, or was that just a tower raid from individual? And who was on the toxic tower count? That was hysterical. Okay.
All right, we are about to be on the clock.
All right. So what are we doing? Gritty hero wide receiver. Do you want to go?
Yeah, let's do a Monra.
Yeah, I only 8%, but that's not enough. So
okay, you're giving me CD Lamb shit also. You have 2.5%.
Do I?
2.9%.
Yeah, I have no Genti. I mean, this is my 36th draft. It's not like that's any crazy volume, but still that's crazy. I mean, he's not going to fall back, but yeah, I know. That's wild. Okay, so hero wide receiver, this will be our one and only wide receiver for a while. We're going to have to do 2 quarterbacks through, because we're going gritty style here, folks, which means we should look for a New England running back as well. Because Travion Henderson, I want to say I have I don't have any Travion Henderson. Like, what the hell? But I've got a ton of Ramondre, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
So I've definitely got, 20% Ramondre, no Travion. Whoops. I definitely need to. Okay, so Marian, I don't love Achan unless he gets traded. Henry, I'll let you pick a running back.
Well, we took Walker last time, so probably not that.
I mean, whatever you want. I have the most of Hampton. So you want to go a little big dog?
Yeah, I'm good with that.
Okay.
Walker goes anyways, so.
Okay, so let's go to the board and good luck, streamers. Holy Membies. Yeah, this was a fun little Membies gifting session. I liked it. I get so panicked each time I gifted Membies, hoping the dog or other ones don't get one. Oh, yeah, that would be hysterical if Rudy Schaaf would get one. Okay, yeah, they were live. Well, I apologize. I was fighting with Steve about George Kittle, so I apologize that you guys were live. And we're fighting about Aaron Rodgers, that you guys were live asking us, and we did not answer. Steve, so what was the question, Emo? Was it 1-for-1 Josh Allen or Drake May this year, or was it at cost? Who would you take? I
mean, yeah, I think it was something they were doing on their stream that they wanted to throw it out there.
This is, you got a Fanspeak Memby. Hope that's not a disappointment. But Toxic Tower has a great YouTube membership as well, Mac Nova. So yes, all the memberships today to the Fanspeak fam, where you will get emojis, team reviews, and 2 extra shows per week. Aiden says, let's hit that 1K and get the all night in today's stream.
He says tonight, hit the 1K tonight. I mean, it'd be fun to hit 1K tonight. We're definitely not doing 24 hours from now.
Yeah, that's true. Oh, look at this. Our guy, Omega, is gifting 5. I'll read that out in a minute. Let me go to the board. Okay, we're at 31. Can't be receiver. We're doing gritty style.
Let's do Travis. I mean, either one. You don't have much of either, so either one.
Don't. Do you have a preference? I mean, based on your ranking, it's Kyron.
Yeah. Okay,
I need to get more Kyron. So let's do Kyron. If we want to go full gritty, as much as I'd love this guy, I need this guy. Because we'll be up. Oh, I guess we'll be up in 10. Yeah, we're kind of right smack in the middle. So okay, let me read off the memberships given by Omega. Thank you, Omega. So we had the gift from Coolers, gift from us, gift from Omega for
Don't
Fanspeak
forget
family.
Mike Robb.
Yes, sorry. That's Mike Robb. I would never forget about Mike Robb. I love Mike Robb. Gift from Mike Robb, gift from Coolers, gift from us, and gift from Omega. It's been a members giveaway. Again, YouTube members, 2 extra streams per week, team reviews, emojis. Who got them? From Omega, it was Alex Allgood, Nick Rachi, I'm not saying if I'm saying that right, Sharon P, Byrne Dogler, and Walter Burden. Congratulations. Enjoy your membership. Link in the description for our Discord, which a lot of fun stuff going on in there. And then, you will, as a YouTube member, you should get notified when we go live or post the 2 extra shows per week. And you get team reviews and fun emojis. So, and I need to add some more emojis, Steve. Okay, we're coming back around the corner, but big thanks to our guy, Omega, who has recently gotten in the Discord, having fun conversations with him. Absolutely loving it. Again, link in the description for our Discord. Definitely don't have any Chase Pickens, Allen. Let's go crazy. I need more. Did Josh Allen already go?
Oh yeah, he went before our last pick.
Robert, lots of lurker. You do realize on YouTube streams. Okay, we are.
Well, let's take Loveland.
Why?
Or Lamar.
I need Travion.
I think we should take. Well, you don't have Loveland much either. You want to take Lamar?
I'm not going to get Travion, am I?
No, but Meg, we're trying to do the gritty build, like either okay.
We can still get a couple quarterbacks here. Wait, what 55, 66? We'll go 2 in a row here. Okay, no big deal. Yeah.
So no Scatterbo then.
I know. I'll even take him out of the queue. Okay, so that means we need look.
I would say Loveland to get
so give me I thought it was like 2 elite quarterbacks.
Usually there's at least 1 elite tight end also.
Okay.
At least 1 in the top 100.
Okay, this is what we're gonna do. So we went wide receiver, running back. We're gonna go quarterback. So someone said 2 by 6.
Yeah.
Okay, we didn't get Allen or Lamar. Well, Lamar, we still could get Lamar. We didn't get Allen, but we're gonna get 2 quarterbacks by 6, gritty style. We're gonna get the anchor wide receiver, gritty style. Lots of running backs, and then we're gonna go maybe 2 tight ends after this. So
yeah,
that's how we will still accomplish the gritty build. I had no Travion Henderson, Steve. That's crazy.
I mean, yeah, I have like 5 teams of it, like I'm like 2%. Don't have a ton, or maybe only 1%.
It would be hysterical if Rudy Schauf did get a YouTube membership. Absolutely hysterical. I like that, Mike. But yeah, you do realize that any streamer show that gives away memberships, that you always see, you're like, oh, and I always worry that for me when I don't chat and I'm like lurking. Which is totally fine. I mean, obviously, we just appreciate everybody watching, liking, chatting, drafting, all the good stuff. Okay, Misha says, so which team was that again, Steve?
That's Texas Fox 82.
Yes, you got it. Team review at the end. You got it. No problem. Appreciate that. I'm sorry if I take Burrow in front of you. Never have to apologize. Never have to. But yeah, Spunky takes Burrow. I mean, you have Higgins that you absolutely should. Okay, we're going to go. I mean, you have him ranked 57.
Yeah. Yeah, I mean, it's a reach, but you don't have a lot of it, so let's do it.
Okay, that's fine. I have no Jaden, so we can take him next. I haven't been taking the elites. I'm getting like exposed. Look at me. No Kraft, no Warren, no Jaden. I mean, again, keep in mind, this is only through 35 drafts. This isn't like, mass quantity. Yeah. Like during the summer, I'll end up drafting like, hundreds of teams and stuff like that. So Steve draft thousands. I'll draft hundreds. Just remind me, call me Misha. We will be happy to do a team review then. I shouldn't have taken Lamar. I was looking at exposure. Oh, no worries. Okay, so Spunky got Burrow. Lamar went to Hartman at the turn. Yeah. And Ragnar took Allen. No worries at all. We're going to stand by. Like we got Travion Henderson May. No big deal, Let's see. If we can't we'll either get Jaden or Caleb here. Mm-hmm. Or Hurts. You would classify that as, Yeah. Oops. Okay, Jaden goes. But I look at I have 5% Hurts, 8% Caleb's the most I have. Like I have not many of the elites. And Burrow's the only one I have because I'm always trying to stack Burrow with Higgins or Chase or whatever. So Burrow's the only one in the top 6 rounds of quarter. If you call the elite quarterbacks this year, rounds 3 through 6, Burrow's the only one that I have a lot of. I have like literally 0 to like 5% of everybody else and 8% Caleb. So, okay. So Caleb goes, Daniels goes. If Mason Boy doesn't take a shit, okay, we could not.
Then I think we got to take Tyler Warren.
Yeah. How about this? To do a gritty build, we'll still draft like 2 more quarterbacks in a row,
Yeah.
Like getting essentially, we couldn't accomplish 2 by 6. We'll get like 3 by 8 or something like that. These are fun experiments.
Because our pick is at a pick 100. I think 2 of the next 3 rounds need to be quarterback.
Yeah, it's 79, 90, 103. So yeah. And yeah, we drafted a wide receiver round 1. Haven't drafted one since. When wide receiver, running back, may run on the other elite quarterbacks here in round 6, because round 6 is where that elite quarterback goes. And then so we took Warren, which I like no Warren, and I love Tyler Warren. I love a lot of these guys. It's just the price and and then 79, 90, 103. We'll get 2 more quarterbacks. So that way it'll still feel gritty-esque build to do 3 quarterbacks rounds, essentially 5 through 8 or 5 through 9. And then maybe we'll even do a second tight end in there and then hit receiver hard after that. So, okay. Coming up at 79 then, Steve, by ADP, I say we get one of the quarterbacks here. Do we have any? No, we only have Amon-Ra. Do you want to do Lawrence or Dart?
I think you should do Lawrence. He's easier to stack from here on out. Yeah.
And a late stack of a certain somebody.
Yeah, Brenton Strange.
Mr. Hunter that I like very, very much. This would be gritty S to do both Ramondre and oops. Okay, so we'll do Lawrence here. Though Spunky's a Jacksonville fan. Okay, we'll do Dart here.
Yeah, then Dart.
Damn, I need more Lawrence, but he's a Jacksonville fan and I totally respect it. Okay. Then we'll either go one of these 2.
I don't think you can do Brock Purdy 35%.
I can do whatever the hell I want, Steve.
I'm just saying, you said this whole thing was to get more exposure to guys. Yeah.
That's true. We'll try to do that.
Like if anything, it's like pull up Jared Goff or something because we have Amon-Ra.
Oh, that's a good point. We could do that at 103.
Yeah. I
have no Tucker Kraft, so if he comes back, I'm taking him.
Okay. No, I like that. I need to get more Tucker Kraft. He's another guy. He has tight end 1 upside, and we're just not giving it enough credit. Okay,
he said, look at hit him with the gritty. I mean, imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, gritty. I like to say that all the time. I said that when, again, Steve created one of the first mock draft simulators out there. Everybody copied us. Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery. We did a spin the wheel for one of our sibling showdowns every week, and we said gritty draft. So
we'll have gritty grade this draft for us.
Yeah, we're going to need a gritty grade here for sure. Brand account, so I can't get gifts. Okay. I was lurking. I lurk plenty in other shows, so I get it. Okay, so Best Ball Collab just joining. I do not have a Patriot running back in every draft. Haven't been taking either of them as much. Okay, gotcha. Well, with gritty, again, we are trying to emulate your style. You tell us if we landed the plane once we get done, and we would love a grade from you as well. And then Hartman says he likes Dak Kyler, so maybe we could do that. We tried. We kept getting snagged, Ragnar. Oh my God, Steve's in her thought. Okay, hold on. We're about to be up. Okay, Kraft went. Where did Dak go in this one?
He's long gone. Okay. Texas got him. Let's take Knicks
instead of Goff with the stack later. Okay. We probably should have gone Laporta Goff is what we should have done.
Could have. Yeah.
So we get 3 quarterbacks. We have 3 running backs. We had 1 anchor receiver. We had an elite tight end. The elite tight ends are flying off, but we probably should have gone Laporta, then Goff. Let's reverse and just do Goff, then Bo Nix. We are not landing this plane well, but I don't have much of either. So
take Goff out of the queue. We're not taking a fourth quarterback.
Yeah, that's true. That's true. So yeah, we got sniped, but we still got, let's see, 3 quarterbacks by round 8. So we did rounds 5 through 8. We got 3 quarterbacks. We got an elite tight end. We did a hero receiver build. Gritty, you have to tell us what you think. Let's see. Okay, we have the Rudy Schaub, and then we have Steve's inner thoughts. Why does she bully me on stream? Like our center, the Scataboo screensaver, like she has, and she's been so mean. I feel so bad for Rudy. Oh, damn, it's our pick. Who will she bully me into? Oh my God. Oh my God. Mike, I'm really a nice sister. Steve, tell him how nice of a sister I am. That's bullying too.
Yeah.
You know?
Yeah, you're bullying me to give you a compliment.
I know. I'm just joking. The Steve's inner thoughts
you knew. Calling Misha knew that we'd be taking Dak if he didn't.
Yeah, I had to pull up Dak because I knew it would.
We're on the clock, Meg.
Okay, oopsies. Okay, what did I say we needed to do?
You want to take Kyle Pitts?
Yeah, I don't have any. Oh, I guess probably from drafting with you. And then we got to catch up on receivers if we can at this point. Oof. Yeah, this will have to be. All right, so it'll be a 2 tight end build because we just took Kyle Pitts. We're done at quarterback. We're done at tight end. We can get 2 to 3 more running backs. We went 3 running backs in the first 4. So now it's time to fill out some receivers. I queued up the first 4 by your rank by ADP. It also is, I like Downs. Not a Golden. McMillan. Cooper. And then definitely Hunter, because we didn't get Spunky got, but that's still, we're still queuing. I'm just queuing away there because we need, and then if you see any like running backs that pop up as we're coming up, just.
Well, especially if we're only going to end up with 5, like we should take another one around here.
Okay. Well, who do you?
Well, like if Tony Pollard made it back to us, I think that's a fine click. Jadarian Price, I think you can make a similar case. Pollard, FK takes Pollard, or Gainwell, So if we only want to go 5 and throw 10 receivers, we could do it that way.
Yeah, that's true. Okay. All right. I'll have those there.
But I will say if Concepcion gets back, we should take him.
Holy cow. Goff is here already. We should have gone Laporta, Goff. I mean, Goff would have potentially fallen all the way here. That's crazy. And by the way, I was quoting a smart streamer. I was quoting my very smart brother who said, with Montgomery gone, this could be a year where Goff has like the Matthew Stafford touchdowns. I have 2% Goff. Like, this is criminal. I need to get more Goff. I talk about these do you want to go Price then?
Yeah, let's do Jane Price.
I talk about wanting quarterbacks in this range, and somehow I fell behind on Goff, and that's just crazy. So, yeah, you knew it wasn't making back. That is true. Really wish Steve's and her thoughts won the gifted Memby. Okay, Ragnar says 0 RB, baby. I'm sweating now. So Ragnar. Okay, whoa. Okay, so 2070. So hopefully he's stopping at receiver there. So the sweat is on. We're going to catch up at receiver. You're going to catch up at running back. He goes Gainwell.
So luckily we're not really looking at either's.
No, we're definitely
draft boards.
No, exactly. That is absolutely true. All right. So has Gadsden fallen in price lately?
Mm-hmm.
Okay.
Yeah. No, a lot of tight ends are falling in price.
Yeah. Yes, they should. Yeah. Okay. Higgins or Downs, how would you rank these next couple? Because you could add Shakir.
Shakir also.
I'm just going to throw all these guys in.
We should go by ADP because you can get, as much as I think they're great values. We need.
I agree at this point, unless there's one that we have like a huge player stand on. I agree.
Sure, but it's like if we have the chance, we're not going to take Diggs, Hunter, or Samuel here when we can get him 3 rounds later. So I think I would say Higgins over Downs.
Why? By ADP, it was down.
No, I'm saying you then look at the ranks, like they both have the same ADP. Then you take the guy that you rank higher.
Well, that's you, honey. I have Downs ranked higher than.
I don't see your ranks.
That's true. Very good comeback. Very good comeback. My ranks will be out May 1st, a couple days after VBM drops. All right, Higgins.
Yeah.
Okay, we're up to 3-4-2-2. We're done at quarterback, done at tight end. One more running back and just hammering receiver. That was for me.
Good that 70s show reference.
I don't know if I know that reference you're talking about. I only watched the 70s show like here and there. I never.
It's what Ashton Kutcher would always say.
Oh, burn.
Yeah.
Let's see how Ragnar's doing on the running backs. Okay, he's coming back around. He got his first tight end too with Kincaid. Because did he get Allen? Yeah, he got Allen.
Mm-hmm.
So he went Allen Herbert. So he's doing the double elite and the 0 RB. So, okay. 138, 161, 151. That's the only thing being in the middle. You know, I do I like that you can like scoop value, but I do like kind of like planning out the next two picks, and you really can't do that when you're like.
Well, I think it is especially hard when you're trying these like very unique builds because they work best when you can like double tap two guys, you know.
Meg first. Maybe it'll be May the 4th be with you, you know. Meg's ranks will be with you May 1st-ish, I'd say.
So I think we should still go Shakir here. Yeah.
That's fine. That's fair. I mean, I just think we need to hammer this area. I'll start queuing up more. I mean, I don't know what to think about the Jennings situation. We just have no idea where he's going to land, you know?
Yeah, I still think it's worth in this kind of build because we need to hit home runs and he has a chance to be a home run.
Really? You think a home run?
Well, for where you're getting him, like, yeah, if he does what he did last year and is healthier, that'd be a home run pick. Same with Debo, same with Diggs. Okay, Jalen Naylor.
I did it. Ugh. Okay. All right, I'll sort by ADP.
Hey, he's with his guy, Kirk Cousins.
Yeah, that's true. That is true. All right, so Ragnar goes Jonah Coleman. He's catching up at running back. We're catching up on receiver. Hartman gets his third quarterback, 3-3-4-2 for Hartman. Let's see how everybody else is doing. 2-4-5-1 for Spunky. Texas Fox, 2-4-4-2. That sounds like a my type of build. Nice and balanced. Our guy Coolers at the end, 2-4-5-1, like that. So Jennings goes to Hartman. Let's see. Ragnar goes here. The missile. He goes the missile. That's what all did we fight about last draft? Kittle, the missile, Aaron Rodgers. We had waited quite a few.
Yeah.
Steve, can I please take Travis Hunter?
Not over Debo or Diggs.
Why? You want these old dust balls? This is what someone drop an olds emoji in the chat. Oh, Spunky. He had
yeah, he's Trevor Lawrence.
All right. He had Trevor Lawrence and he's a Jacksonville fan, but damn it, I wanted more Hunter. Okay. All right, we're catching up here, Steve. 3-4-4-2, but we're going to need some quality, though. I think we are at another point if you want to be done at running back, you know?
Yeah.
Like, should I take a Jonathan Brookshire, or this is not the build to do it?
It's not the greatest build. I did the other day in a 5 running back build. So,
okay.
You know.
So, all right.
Now, Debo comes back. I would take Debo.
But let's just fight for one more second. Hunter over Diggs and Debo. Please tell me, not in good conscience, you're taking Diggs and Debo over Hunter. They are in the downside of their careers. This is a second-year guy that was truly wide receiver one of the class, and you're getting him to pick 150 like Spunky did. Very smart. And he has massive upside. Like, you know, he's not just a cornerback. You know, he's going to run wide receiver routes. Maybe BTJ gets traded. Maybe one of them get hurt. Maybe his targets per route run are just insane. His high value targets are insane. He has so much upside at pick 150 that
And so did these other guys.
No, they
Diggs
don't.
Diggs was wide receiver 18 last year.
Last year. What's he going to
Okay.
be? And how old is he this year? Which I know doesn't correlate to my Kittle argument.
Yeah.
I realize.
Yeah, he didn't get hurt. Nothing happened. He was good throughout. Debo was wide receiver like 28, and that was with, Josh Johnson at the end of the season.
That part's true.
All
right, you wanted to go Connor here and be done?
I would take Kittle because we need to catch up at receiver.
Kittle
or Samuel. Debo Samuel.
Steve, you are so smart, like fantasy basketball. I truly, and it's not just because I'm your sister, think you are the smartest fantasy analyst out there, especially rookies. But like your one kryptonite is olds. Like I've got to help you with the olds. Let's see how many. I mean, here we were getting forced into stuff because we, wanted to do a particular type of build. But okay, it was just Diggs and Debo that you were fighting for. But I just don't agree fighting for them over Travis Hunter.
It's just like, I get it, but Hunter.
Here comes Meg with a compliment sandwich.
Yeah, I mean, I love Travis Hunter. It's just I'm looking at the path for targets, and I think just about anywhere Diggs and Samuel sign, they're just going to have a much clearer path for targets.
Hi, buddy.
Rudy, which side are you on?
He's on Travis Hunter's side. Yeah, he likes upside.
You only have one piece of compliment bread.
One piece compliment bread.
Yeah, it was the heel also.
Open face sandwich. I think you're so smart. You know that. Okay, we're coming up again. 176, 1986. Okay, so we didn't get the fifth running back. You like Waddell, so we could do that. Or this is by your ranks. ADP, Manuel Wilson, Sampson, receiver. This is rough. What do you want to do? Do you just want to get Vidal and be no? That's
no. I'd do like Trey Harris.
Okay. Hi, buddy. I know we need to go potty soon. Yes, you're such a good boy. Are you excited to draft the boxer contest this summer? Yes. Yes, you are. All right, let's cue more people because this is getting ugly out here.
Yeah, we might have to go 6 running backs. I don't know. It's up to
no,
you.
We need 10. Our receivers are toast.
Well, I think we did catch up some.
Let's get some of these receiver upside, like Jeremy Bernard, Elijah Surratt. Those are your 2 favorites in this area, right? Chris Bell, he's injured though, right? Oh, I had Tez Johnson. I need Tez Johnson. Okay, what is the other running back situation? ADP.
Oh, I think Kamara. If we're only going 5, Kamara.
Okay, I just sorted my whole list by. Okay, good. I feel like our queue's set. So again, done at quarterback, done at tight end because of the way we structured it. 1 more running back and 10 receivers. Would that be 3, 5, 2? Yeah, right.
Yeah, 3, 5,
10, 2. Yeah. Good boy, Rudy. You are such a good boy. Thanks for not taking Ragnar. Okay, yeah, that's right. Because Ragnar's catching up on running backs. Are you licking the mic? Yeah.
Kamara goes. Who do you want to take, Meg? Nicholas Singleton.
That's fine with me. I like a little.
Yeah. Well, let's just take that. I don't think we should take Malik Washington. I'm not a fan.
Okay. All right. Well, then we're done at running back. I can take these out.
Yeah.
So 3, 5, 6, 2, 4 more receivers. So I'll keep queuing. Not Tank, not Malik, not really DK because I
mean, if he fell super,
you don't love Brazel as much as like Surratt and the other guys, right?
Not as much. I think I have like 5% Chris Brazel. He'll probably go higher than Surratt.
And you don't like Zachariah Branch as much either, right?
Definitely not for underdog. I've taken him a couple times on like drafters and
Alec for Mike. Let's see. I already queued Tez. Bateman? Do we feel like
no? I have like no Bateman.
Noel.
I think the Ravens are drafting a receiver probably in the first round.
John Dotson. You know what? Keon Coleman, like late in this type of build, is not the worst thing. because there keeps being coach speak about how he's the one who pounded the table for him and he still believes in him and all that crap.
Yeah.
Toxic Tower drafted Matt Collins yesterday. Matt Collins does have spike week upside. I'm telling you, we have Drake May. I'm just saying. Okay, I'm going to sort these by ADP. Like, who had more fantasy points last year, Matt Collins or Kyle Williams? I mean,
Matt Collins, he played way more.
Yeah, that's what I mean.
But I do think the problem is Romeo Doubs does the same things that Matt Collins does, like, bigger X receiver. So I just don't know if they'll be out on the field sometimes together, but I think Kyle Williams or Kayshon Boutte are going to be out there way more.
Okay, I missed some comments earlier. We did the burn.
We're about to be up.
Oh, okay. I want to get back to Gritty and then I will. 198, 210. We're hitting 4 receivers in a row here. Let's go, Surratt.
Sounds good.
He's been your guy from the beginning. That's why I have so much, because I think you are brilliant and I'm not bullshitting you. This isn't just a compliment sandwich. I really think you're so smart, and especially rookie takes. So I've gone a lot of Jeremy Bernard and a lot of Elijah Surratt late because of you. And I'd be fine with both of them here. Ryan Flournoy, Troy Franklin here is not bad. We're getting 3 more. I want some Tez Johnson late. I mean, now he's wide receiver 3 as of now. What? Oh, wait, no. Yep, I got there. Yeah, took me a minute. Yeah, no, I'm here. I'm here. It took me a second.
So you want to get back to chat comments?
Yeah, thank you. So hold on.
You had Gritty's comment up.
I know I lost it. My bad. Okay. I can't tell if the majority are hating on my builds or liking them lately. I'll say this honestly. I like your builds this year a lot better. I like them. I think you were onto something last year with the whole hero wide receiver thing that ended up proving out. And then this year, I like your builds this year. I'm being serious. So, I mean, I wouldn't personally go 100%. Like, I do believe in mixing up your structures and stuff like that, but maybe in past years I didn't like them as much, but this year I like them. But I think you were onto something. You want to go Troy Franklin?
Yeah, with Bo Nix.
Yeah, but this year, but I think you were onto something like a year early. Everybody's been so wide receiver thirsty these past couple of years, and you were zigging when people zag, and your builds last year kind of showed that you can do like a hero wide receiver build and just throw quantity at it. And, and especially in the way the NFL passing game is, and some of these spike weeks can be guys like a Troy Franklin and that kind of stuff. Yeah. And if you're throwing quantity at it. So that's my
I'm the same. Gritty and I, we've talked on Twitter and I've said that, like, I really respect the conviction plays and, going that kind of unique build, because like you said, zig when they zag can get you far. And he has good, strong advance rates to back it up. I know he hasn't had like the biggest hits, but some of that, is just noise. It's very fluky once you get to the playoffs, as we see this every year. So
I'm guessing I gave you a judgmental really. I'm sorry, Steve.
Yeah.
Go ahead.
And I think this year, especially, like, the hero wide receiver build. And like I said, when he did the draft, I was in with him earlier today. He did it differently. He didn't do hero. He did like 3 wide receivers before round 10. But his first 7 picks were all non-wide receivers.
Cobra said Matt Collins had 4.6 times the catches as Kyle. Yeah, Kyle barely ran any routes last year. He was such a spike week player. Okay, Rudy says, Bark, I am the Cobra. Thanks. I work out a lot, and I try to keep the lady in check. Like, why does she keep the peanut butter head? What is this, Russia? Bark. Oh my God. Oh my God. Okay, so do we go Io Manor for Mike? I'd rather do, honestly, Matt Collins and Kyle Williams because he'd be so low owned too. But if you want to go, we have 2 more picks. If you could get any 2, honestly, I would go like Keon Coleman and Matt Collins and take big swings.
Let's take Keon Coleman. Not definitely. I wouldn't do Matt Collins.
I would. Why wouldn't you do Matt Collins?
If they're not trading for AJ Brown, they're going to draft somebody. Like,
I know, but he's been like, look at him in the Super Bowl. Like he has been like just super solid for them.
The problem is Matt Collins doesn't play in the slot, and neither does Romeo Doubs. So they're both they're both that outside X receiver. You don't really typically run two outside X receivers. You're going to have Kayshon Boutte. If they don't add anyone, one of Kayshon Boutte or Kyle Williams is moving into the slot to compete with Demario Douglas and Chisholm. And the other two are they're good Z receivers. Like that's where they fit best. So it's just why Matt Collins was on the field so much was because he did the one thing nobody else in that receiver room last year did. I just don't know if that
he runs the same routes as Doubs.
And like there will be times where they're both out there, but those will be, this is like last year when the Chargers would bring in Trey Harris above QJ because he's a better blocker. Yeah, there's going to be times where
But isn't that the same thing for Kyle Williams then too?
No, but I'm saying on like obvious passing downs on any 3rd and long, I don't think Matt Collins is going to get a lot of those kind of plays.
He has been like a spike week guy 2 years in a row for the Bills and them. I'm just saying, I think it's fun and he's low owned, but I'll do whatever you want because I don't have the energy I'll do whatever.
I would take Kyle Williams over him. Like, it's just way more likely that they're going to ramp up a third, pick 76.
Underdog projection thinks that Matt Collins is.
I'm sure it's based on last year.
Do you think they re-signed Diggs? I would have gone for the record. I would have gone Matt Collins.
I don't think so. Could I see them sign Debo after the draft if they haven't added anyone and the AJ Brown rumors fall through? Then yeah.
Okay. Cobra says, how many of the 24 hours will you be on for, Rudy Schaub? And make sure to get you a case of peanut butter. Oh my God. So here's the thing. I'll be visiting our parents. Because it's likely going to be the week after Mother's Day. And also around that time, because I'm in an apartment here in Baltimore. You guys don't need this much detail, but I'll give it to you as quick as possible. Should I tell them about what Rudy's having done?
Sure.
Yeah. Rudy Schaub is going to be getting the snip snip. He's going to be being neutered. And because I'm in an apartment, it's just easier dealing with medical stuff, not in an apartment. It's going to be Rudy's neuter surgery, Mother's Day, and 24-hour live stream all in like a 10-day span. And so we'll see how Rudy's feeling, but hopefully he can join me. He might need to be sedated. He might, I don't know. How long did the dog, this is my first dog that's had to have a neuter. I've always had dogs older when I adopted them. And so I don't know how many days do they have to wear the cone. If anybody knows, let me know.
I don't know, but good luck keeping that cone on Rudy.
Well, Mom and Dad will have to watch him, or he'll have to. That's going to be rough.
Yeah,
it's going to be rough. All right, let's go over our team. Rudy, come here, bud. We're almost done. Now we're going to go outside. Okay, let's go over our team and the Fanspeak fam here. So we've got 3, 5, 10, 2, the gritty build, and again, imitation, sincerest form of flattery. We are sincerely complimenting you this year. We are sincerely complimenting you, Gritty, and so please take it as a compliment. Drake May, Jackson Dart, Bo Nix, 3 kind of elites, 55 to 93. Derrick Henry, Kyron Williams, Travion Henderson, my first share. Jadarian Price, Nick Singleton, hero wide receiver Amon-Ra St. Brown, and then through 9 other receivers added: Jaden Higgins, Khalil Shakir, Stephon Diggs, Debo Samuel, Trey Harris, Elijah Surratt, Troy Franklin, Keon Coleman, Kyle Williams. And then I was like, wait, did we get, I was thinking Buffalo. I was thinking Drake May, the Drake May, Josh Allen thing. And then Tyler Warren, Kyle Pitts. So a 3, 5, 10, 2. It's fun to experiment with different builds. That's definitely a unique build for me, and I'll label it and label Sibling Showdown, Steve. But what do you think?
No, I think, we got sniped a few times, but overall, I think it's turned out actually better. I think we kind of lucked in getting guys like Diggs and Debo because they just have such big upsides whenever they land, post BBM, they're going to be going in the top 120s, if not top 100 and maybe even higher. So I feel like getting value guys like that was pretty huge to hopefully get this team through. But yeah, it's an interesting, fun build.
So that was TMI for you, Rudy. And he says, Bark Bark, what the F are you talking about, lady? It's true, Rudy. I'm sorry, but it's happening. Yeah, there was a major quarterback run in this draft for sure, Hartman. So Hartman is out of the one spot.
Let's do Texas's team first since he paid for the.
Yeah, well, and then we'll do our Fanspeak fam who Hartman. Okay. So Texas, Texas Fox 823683, my favorite type of build, Dak, Baker Mayfield, Justin Fields. Okay, I was wondering, I was trying to think, I got confused if it was on the same, like a handcuff, but no, but and then Saquon, Javonte, Scatterbo, love it. Daddle, Tank Bigsby, LaQuint Allen. So a little Barkley, Bigsby handcuff there.
Running back room.
Yeah, very strong. Lamb, Devonta Smith, Jacoby Myers, Jalen McMillan, Jerry Jeudy, Jalen Naylor, Darnell Mooney, Jeremy Bernard, who we had queued up, certainly Jake Ferguson, Isaiah Likely, and Cade Otton. So like this team a lot, really stacked up with Dak and Baker. Very, very strong running back room. We love that. And still feel like the other rooms are very, to get Jake Ferguson at 130, Isaiah Likely 135, and then tack on Otton, and then still strong receiver room, so I love this.
No room feel like this is, like you said, these are
no room
kind of teams we typically build very balanced. Not just because Scatterbo's on this team, but it's a very balanced room or team. No room feels like weak at all, and you can just see the path forward for each one. So, but definitely, I really like especially the top 4 running backs. I think you could have 4, lead backs, and it feels really strong in underdog.
Yeah. This is crazy. Some wide receivers that Matt Collins had more catches than last year. And I know some of these guys had like injuries or, didn't play all season. Dunze, Addison, Worthy, Higgins, Harrison, McLaurin, Pearsall, Watson. It is just wild to read the list. Rudy, stop. We're almost done.
Oh, for sure.
Appreciate it. Appreciate you. Thank you so much. Okay, let's go to, we talked about the quarterback run. Let's go to Hartman, who is a Fanspeak fam or fanatic here in the one spot. 3683 Lamar, Shuck, Ward, love that. 1 early and 2 middle. Bijan, Harvey, Dobbins, handcuff, love that. Woody Marks, Tajay Spears, Kamani Vidal, Olave, Nico, Jordan Tyson, who's I know one of your favorite rookie receivers, Wandale Robinson, Juwan Jennings, Chris Bell, Ted Hurst, Vele. Obviously, you can see some stacks in there. Loveland, Gadsden, Helm. I like this team a lot too. And again, nothing feels weak. I kind of like that. This is a room. I've written about this and I'm going to write about it more. I think there are certain rooms that you can handcuff and it's really fun. And this feels fun at 73 and 96. Anchored by Bijan. You still were able to get 3 quarterbacks before it totally fell off. And still a very strong receiver room, anchored by Loveland, Gadsden, Helm. Obviously got stacks. I mean, we know Hartman's a sharp drafter, but this is a strong team.
Yeah, and I like that. Bijan is the anchor, and then it's like your number 2 is the Broncos running back room.
Yep.
Which not only got both parts of it, but and there are some weeks where they can both hit, as your RB2 and your flex. But it's a good offense, and because there's 2 guys there, their combined ADPs are lower, but you're just about every week one of those guys should hit your lineup.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, who else do we got here? Steve, help me out here. Did Ragnar get a membership? Let me circle.
I don't remember about that. I know Dylan Spunky.
Yes. Spunky, and was Coolers in this one?
Yes.
Okay, then Coolers, Spunky. Hold on, I have to do peanut butter to get him through this.
Oh boy.
I just had to see. Ragnar, let me know if you got a membership. I don't think so, but just let us know. I was looking at tonight. It was Aaron Sandy, Robert, and J Fitness, Walter, Daniel, No Cap Max, Sleazebomb, Burn, JSN, Mac Nova. He was the one who said, thanks for the Toxic Tower membership. I'm like, well.
He said toxic membership. Maybe he just thought because we were fighting.
Oh, okay. Got it. Ben Smith, Sharon P, Alex. And then, Zach, Robert, Nick. So again, if somehow you're a name that's in here, please let us know. Let me make sure. Yeah. Oh, happy accident on the Broncos running back. Yeah, no, that was a fun draft. This was lucky 150 for coolers. Absolutely love. Retired YouTube aholic, no memberships or tools. Totally fair. We appreciate everybody watching, liking, drafting, memberships. We appreciate it all. So thank you so much, Ragnar, for drafting with us. Okay, so let's go to Spunky at the 6th spot, 3683. Burrow, Lawrence. We know he's a Jags fan. Burrow, Lawrence, Rogers. That's my favorite type of build. Kind of like 2 middle, 1 late. We know who I like late. And as you see, he went at 187. JT, Marion Hampton, Kyle Monangai, Mike Washington Jr., Emmett Johnson, Ollie Gordon, T. Higgins, Terry McLaurin, Christian Watson, Romeo Dubs, Denzel Boston, Travis Hunter, Tez Johnson, Matt Collins. Took 2 of the receivers I liked late, Steve. No, good picks. Truly. I like that. I'm just messing around with Steve. Brenton Strange, TJ Hawkinson, Mike Gesicki. These are a lot of my favorite picks. Great stacks with Burrow, Lawrence, Rogers, probably just a help in an advancement piece there, but double anchor, strong running back room, have really nice stacks with Burrow and Lawrence. Really strong team. A lot of my favorite, some player takes in there that I love too, but a good structure as well. What do you think, Steve?
Yeah, I mean, the double anchor running back, JT Hampton, and then I think Monangai was his third. That's pretty good. Strong receiver room. So yeah, overall, I like it a lot.
Yeah, no, very, very, very strong. Let me just catch up with chat. Down to 20 subscribers left for 1K. Thank you, Mike, for letting us know. Appreciate that. Okay, there. You touch grass. That's the plan this weekend. Okay, 150. Okay, because he hit his 150. So I love that 150 came on the Fanspeak fam stream. Thank you, Dr. One Professor. It says you two are a great combo. I've known him 40 some years. No, love drafting with my brother, and that's very, very sweet of you to say. Appreciate you being here. Okay, so that was Spunky's team, and then we did Texas Fox team, and then Coolers, his 150th big board, 3683. Patrick Mahomes. Why isn't it scrolling down? CJ Stroud, Michael Penix, James Cook, David Montgomery, Blake Corum, Tony Pollard, Sean Tucker, Najee Harris, very nice. Drake London, Lad McConkey, Mbuka, Brian Thomas, DK Metcalf, Kayshon Boutte, Ryan Flournoy, Tyquan Thornton, Kelsey, Hunter Henry, and Jawan Johnson. So I know I can see you have obviously Mahomes, Kelsey stacked. You got Stroud stacked with, and this will help soon when Best Ball really does the team stuff. That'll help me for sure too. And then Penix and Drake London, I think a strong anchor with Cook, and then Montgomery, Corum, Pollard. I think each room feels strong. You know what I mean? So I like it. What are your thoughts, Steve, for 150, number 150 for our guy Coolers?
Yeah, I'm, Mahomes, he should be back and everything okay. And I'm actually more bullish on Stroud this year. They're really fixing the offensive line. He's got young weapons that should be ascending. It adds a running back in Dave Montgomery, so it's not just all on him like it was last year. So I think we could see Stroud much closer to his rookie year, and I think we're getting value here in the 130s, 140s where he typically goes. I think the running back room is very nice. Get some nice value here on like DK Metcalf. I
didn't realize like the Houston Montgomery correlation too. Yeah. Go ahead.
So in the receiver room, I thought he got some good value with like DK Metcalf fall on there, fall on Kayshon Boutte. I love the Flournoy pick. I think he goes about 20, 30 picks way too late. To me, he's the same guy as Tesla and goes, 25 picks later. I'm a big Kelsey and Hunter Henry fan, so I love that tight end room.
Said, I've had a little sis. I'm the big sis, Tim, but I had a little sis for 61 years. Don't worry, the next 20 will be worse.
Thank you, Ragnar.
That was absolutely hysterical. No, very strong team, Coolers. A good number one.
Wait, where did he get Jawan Johnson?
Oh, well, yeah. Okay.
He got Medi. That's right. He was at the turn because I saw he got Henry and then Johnson was after it. So I was like, whoa, did he get a big fall? But
Coolers with the goat horns.
Very strong tight end room.
Yeah. Absolutely. Well, Steve, this has been another fun sibling showdown. We got what, 3 more before BBM season will be here. Isn't that wild to think about? Right? I mean, that's crazy. Next week will be the first day of the Masters, and then just a couple more weeks till the NFL draft, and then it's best ball season. It's wild how fast it goes. Final thoughts for the people, Steve?
Yeah, I'll be back tomorrow at 1. And then we, of course, for our members, which we got a lot of new ones today, we are going to do our Sunday Night Football. So keep an eye out for that. And, of course, another members, show that will be posted as well. So, yeah, we are, this last 5 so days until the big board fills. We'll see. Hopefully Underdog keeps releasing, something else. To get us through to the NFL draft.
Yeah, it will be interesting to see what they release. I think you're probably right. That's going to be like some mini war room or something like that. But yeah, it'll be interesting to see because definitely stuff is going to get filled up. Probably this war room, bigger board won't be too long. So, but we appreciate every single one of you watching, liking, drafting, the YouTube members, every single one of you. Very grateful. Again, join Steve tomorrow. Join us Sunday Night Football, and let's keep rolling through this best ball season. Lots of fun stuff coming to you. Again, links in the description for Best Ball Overlay, trying our Substack, Discord, jump in the Discord especially, and hopefully that you new YouTube members will get pinged when our shows go live on Sunday and take advantage of all those fun benefits. So again, this has been fun as always. For Steve, for Rudy, I'm Meg. We'll see you next time.
Fanspeak, where the plan runs deep. The team grind hard, don't eat, don't sleep. From best ball dreams to DFS streaks, they help you print money every single week. Fanspeak. No cap, no gimmicks, we breaking limits. NFL bets, yeah, we live this business. Meg and Steve, that OG vision. Draft room killers on a lifelong mission. More stress to the Sunday spread. Fanspeak's that voice that's inside your head. Best ball, DFS, NFL bets. They built it brick by brick, no regrets. Fanspeak team, printing money since day one. Fanspeak.